live. So here's our 7th adventure. No side quests, which may have helped us a little bit, but there is a way to increase army strength without unlocking allies in the side quest. I think it's too late for that now. So I was considering doing the dim gates, but let's just continue on with the main narrative that's been the most exciting. So the miniature wasn't required yesterday, but today it is. So we've got this giant Bludhaga troll, huge miniature. He's going to appear on the board from the very beginning, and he's going to chase us all around Trudvang. So it should be interesting. He has an ability when we reach the world that if we're in the same zone as him, we take 15 damage and are pushed out. So no one can survive that with one attack and no armor. So whoever's in in the same region as he is will probably die. Currently, Vulgar, the fighter, is the only one that has a weird card. So he's the only one that possibly could be defeated and kicked out of the campaign. We did lose Bria yesterday in our fight with the Weregarms, I believe. I think she just kind of killed herself with picking too many bad runes. But yeah, she had a weird card and she was defeated. So our new rule is we're just going to choose another character then. They are going to come into the same power level because otherwise I think we'll just go through a mill of all of the characters at level 1, basically dying this late game, this much, 7 adventures in. All right, but this is the Rose of Dranvelt, and here is Dranvelt. We have the Old Oak Inn unlocked. We will be starting in Wildland, where the first battle ended, the first big battle with the army, with the Bludgada's army ended. He will go there, right behind us, chase us around the map. So if we get stuck in the same region with him, yeah, we're defeated, definitely. All right. And we've got some undead in the Eastern Darklands, some trolls in Edgeland, and 2 bull trolls in Manyord. And he will also generate his movements. So we have a new phase. So the first phase is mustering forces. So he's going to be moving around. There's a timer that will be triggered after there's 2 tokens on the on this card, and he will move from region to region. When he moves, I will add the exclamation points to all the adjacent areas. So that means if there's anything in there, they will be one unit stronger. So say he was here, he moved to Ice Peak, then he would give them 1 more unit, the trolls 1 more unit, and also the Drugar. So let's get in there and do some defeating and make our way to Dranvelt as quick as possible. We do still have our Griffin jump in the Dark Woods. So that'll give us 2 away. So we literally could go from Dark Woods to Sylvan, or Dark Woods to, I guess it, oh no, I don't know if we can break that rule, because it's not connected. It has to be connected by white boundaries, so we can't fly over the water, because that boat mechanism must be there for a reason. But we could go, could make some pretty far moves. So our army strength is 5, and what that does is that gives us the ability to, if there's a hero in a city during this final phase, they can gain 1 health if they're lost anything. Can't go above max. But I think we're all set. So yes, the Rose of Dranvelt with Bludhaga the troll hot on our trail, and he's a red-headed troll. So yeah, I definitely want to get him, if he's going to be on the board for a while. I'll definitely want to get him painted up, or maybe that should be the fate of all of the characters that get removed from the game as they get painted. That doesn't make any sense once they're not going to be on camera anymore. All right, so this is C15 in the book. The Rose of Dranvelt. Introduction. The Battle of Stormhaven has passed, and you're still recovering from your wounds when you receive news that Blodhaga's army is on the move. It's impossible to disguise his plans with such a large force. The savage tribes of trolls have sent fresh troops, and even now they march on Dranvelt. Queen Frodin of Ilbad, capital of Dranvelt, must be warned of this threat as soon as possible. The snow drifts down from a leaden sky as you saddle your horses and start the journey to the southern lands. May God bless your steps. It's a long trip. Certainly, you'll have to stop and rest along the way. All right, so Blodhaga goes into the wildland, and he'll be triggered to move, I think, like every 3 turns. We've got some trolls, and we have a new, so we have the mustering force that will move the troll, and we have military that will give us the ability to trigger based on our army strength. I think that's it as far as new mechanics for this part. So let's head for the Old Oak Inn. Sound the warning. All right. So first phase is a counter goes on to, that's very far away, isn't it? I'm going to just put it on him for now, so that I'm not reaching all the way up there. So I may have to refer to this, but first phase, one token goes on Blodhaga, and he will move. When we check again, he has 2. All right. Now is travel for us. The first place he goes is Ice Peak, so let's not be there when he gets there. Let's do Eastern Dark Woods. So we'll all move here. All right, so travel, engage. Oh, they did say, we don't have any Chronicle points, but they did say if you are in the same region as he is, you can interact with the cities or points of interest. He doesn't stop that, but he will do some damage. All right. So does that mean, so each hero in the region takes 15 damage. Let's not be around for that. Okay, now let's engage. So there's enemies, so we're just going to fight. And we'll get to see now what our, let's do our feats first. We get to see now what a Dimwalker does. And I took a quick look at the cards before we started, so I wasn't completely in the dark. She's got a lot of healing. So we have a healer. We may be a little more durable and a, very leveled up healer. So this may be good. She does some interesting damage, and she can heal the party at various times. So here's our planning for this first combat with the undead. So our first 3, are not good. 2 dark and a blue. Cutley's off to a terrible start as usual, so we'll power the blast. And let me get the the preview window up so I can see bigger what's happening here. All right, we'll put this in the other monitor so I can see if I'm doing anything particularly strange. All right, so keep drawing the next 3. And so, all the characters have been reset. They do retain, okay, here's our 3rd miss to stay positive. A wild and a green. So, oh no, there is no green, just the wild. So we'll do the blast, and she won't get any Chronicle points or anything. That was a bad start for her. All right. Our dwarf with his weird card, he's very defeatable at this point. All right, 2 greens. 2 greens and a red, so we can power defense. Let's do defense 2 and the first one on crush. A dark. Yeah, that dark's going to fill his first miss. But then we have a green and a blue. So shield bash and parry. We need some reds here. So another dark. So we've got 2 misses. Oh, good. So we can do parry and crush. Or do we want shield bash? Yeah, shield bash is... I've got defense, so I'm going to be doing 3... Oh, and parry as well. Yeah, I think we're pretty good. Let's not worry about shield bash then. We'll just take those 3. And then he'll get his 1 chronicle point. And here comes our Dimwalker. So the first time we're activating her feat. So let's see how it looks. Okay, there's 1 dark. So she's missed 1 already, but she'll get Healing Flood. So any 1 hero gains 3 life. Wow. So I could just take... It's a skill, though, so it's going to happen before the combat. There's probably not much use of filling that. So I'll put 1 in Hand of Death and 1 in Healing Flood. Hand of Death is 4 damage. If the target is left with 2 health or less, defeat it and gain a chronicle point. That's nice. All right. So Lydana might be a powerful hero here. Okay, so we can do Troll Strength. Attack from any 1 hero. Oh, she can power other heroes' attacks. Wow. Or I can do Soul Shatter, which is 4 damage, and that's all I need. I'll do Soul Shatter. So it's the undead. Undead are 4 health. Yeah, so that'll kill an undead. And yeah, definitely want to power Hand of Death. Okay, so I don't need the healing yet, so let's let that go through. And she'll get a chronicle point for staying positive and has an attack. Has 2 attacks. All right. So that's it. We've got 3 incoming. So anything that's going to happen before, only have 1. There's no fast. So we're going to take 3 enemy attacks before we do anything. A +0, no trigger. A 0 with a trigger. And a -2. Wow. So yes, exhaust or take +2. So it looks like somebody's going to block that and exhaust. All right, the 2 incoming. The first 2. Oh yeah, I have to remember who benefits from exhaust. The rogue benefited a lot from being exhausted. I don't know if anybody else will. So I'll block the 2 with parry from the fighter, and then get a +3 to the to this attack. There's no trigger, so that's it. The next one has the trigger, so they'll have to exhaust to avoid 4. Yeah, it's the only other. There are no other defenses out there. So 3. There's 4 incoming. 3. If all was blocked, I gain. No. And this has the trigger, so it's actually 6 incoming. Unless I exhaust, which I think I will. So I'll exhaust the fighter. Prevent the extra 2 from the trigger. Still have to deal with 4. I will use defense 2 to block the 4. To block 3 of the 4. 1 still incoming. I didn't block all. So 1, 11 to 10. But that's third. And then this last attack is only 2 incoming. The trigger doesn't match anything, so it doesn't go off. So 2 incoming. She's got a lot of healing, so maybe she's going to soak some stuff up here. Oh, yeah, definitely. So she'll just take the 2 straight 8 to 6 because she's got a healing trigger. All right, now the attacks. So the blast goes off. I didn't activate any skills, so I don't get anything extra, but 5 is enough. So blast goes off. The Vintner blast. Activate a skill. I could get bonus damage and a chronicle point, but I didn't. So that will take this away. So 2 left. We got 7 from the fighter coming in. So that will take another away because they're only 4 health. And the last thing I'll do is the 4 from Soul Shatter, and I will spend my 1 Chronicle point to gain 2 to go back up to 8. And then, so he's gone. So there's nothing else to do death with. That's nice. This will be good for finishing off a big character. All right, and because we're playing an adventure, not a side quest, that's XP for everybody, which means we're going to have legendary unlocks soon. All right. So now we can explore. There's nothing to explore. We got our XP. Now the world triggers. So the world trigger means if there's any heroes in Wildland, they all take damage. There's not. So that doesn't go off. But the world also means heroes in the same city that we're not in a city may collectively lose Chronicle points to add 1 to our army strength. So we're not in the city, so that's not going to happen. So that's it for the world. That the world is his attack, and then our military, or triggers our army ability. So that's it. This doesn't feed anything else at this point. So finally, our military. So we have 5 military strength. So 5 or more, each hero may gain a health, but we're all up to 4. Oh, no, we're not. I will gain a health. Yeah, up to 11. So Vulgar will gain a health. Well, these are, oh, wow, with a healer and that army trigger, we're going to be pretty durable. All right, so that's it. Military is the final phase. So we're back up to the first phase. So 1 more goes on these mustering forces, which is phase number 1, which is Blue Daga. But he is not moving because we have to check that to see that it's 2 for him to move. So travel is next. Let's travel to Dranvelt. There's a city. So refresh and 2 Chronicles gives me a wind, which doesn't power much. I guess Crush and Parry both use the wind, so maybe that would be good. And he is exhausted, but only has 1 Chronicle point. All right. So there's no enemies to engage, so engage is going to involve this. An inn on the road. The warm lights of an inn welcome you. Each hero in the party must perform a 3 intelligence test. Each one that succeeds gets a wild rune. Each that fails discards a buff. Nobody has buffs yet, so that's good. Okay, so 3 intelligence. So both Cotley and names, Lydana can do this. So let's give it a try here. So what do we got? There's 1, 2 more. There's a wild, so that's 2. 2 more. And there's the third. Nice. So gain a wild rune. Nice. Okay, so she's got 2 now. What a wonderful inn. All right, so 2 wilds. That's nice. Okay, now Lydana. So here is 1. No, she can't do it. She needs 3 and she's only got 1 more to pull. There's only 2. Okay, so she'd have to discard, but she doesn't have any boons. But she doesn't get another wild. And Catley does not. We were able to get rid of her wild card, weird card. So sorry, only Vulgar has one. All right, so that was the inn. Yeah, it's nice to be changing up the heroes because it was, I could, pretty much know from just seeing the test requirement, that it wasn't going to work for anybody. But now we've got some differently statted heroes. Okay, so we survived the encounter, benefited a little. Yeah, nobody's going to do anything with the city, but we will interact with the location now in Explore. So the Old Oak Inn, and that means we're reading 16, a location of an inn on the road in Ildabad, where you can find some rest. Hey, we just went to an inn. I'm sorry, what was that again? 18? So small. 16. All right. 16. You reach the warm light of the Old Oak Inn at dusk. Weary, after many days on the road, you dream of warm meals and soft beds, at least for one night. The tavern keeper and his twin daughters welcome you with a friendly smile, and soon you're before the hearth, sipping warm broth, eating pork ribs. There are few people in the tavern, apart from some local farmers. The only other stranger is a young man, dressed in the gray tunic of the Monks of Need. So discard A. We're at the inn. So if we go to bed or speak to the monk, let's speak to the monk just in case he gets us into some trouble here. You invite the monk to join you at your table. The young man accepts politely. You are very kind, strangers. May Gave bless you. My name is Eden. I am a novice of the cloth. Is it common for a holy man to travel alone in such times? You ask with curiosity. No, it isn't. Eden sips his ale. I am part of a small monastery south of here. Maybe you have heard of it. The prior sent me to look for Brother Ingvar, one of us. Ingvar used to visit the farms near the eastern dark woods and near its border to preach, but he did not return. He is missing now for a week. Perhaps he is delayed, you suggest. He's never been out so long. We are worried something happened to him, so they sent me to look for him. You purse your lips and ponder the man before you. The monk seems quite young and inexperienced. So if you offer to look for Ingvar, with this thing stomping through. So the dark woods. Oh, they've got our little jump in the dark woods, though. Sure, let's offer. We're going to be killed by a troll. All right. Wait, what? So offer to help look is 7. Yeah, offer to look for Ingvar is 7. 15, 7. Bad winds are blowing from the north, brother, one of you says. Winds of war. Go back to your monastery and tell them to fortify the walls as best you can. We'll look for Brother Ingvar. You'd really do that? You will really do it? Eden says. Relieved, you nod. Well, Ingvar was born on a farm at the Three Birches Crossroads, but so you cannot miss it. It's probably the best place to start looking for him. To the Three Birches Crossroads, the monk tells you. So, point of interest F. it's this board, so we don't want to cover it up. So F will give us our point of, oh, in Eastern Darkwoods. Okay. In the Eastern Darkwoods, 3 Birches Farm, where we just came from. An isolated stead on Dranvelt border, where Ingvar came from. All right. So that's what we have. There's no other point of interest that opened, and there was nobody there to meet. Yeah, because we were there too. All right, well, this is a little excursion. Hopefully it doesn't go too terribly wrong. But that is our explore. So we're back to the world again. We can heal up. We didn't do any combat, so we don't have to worry about that. He kills everything again in the wildlands. And we can, yeah. So heal and wildland, and that's all the triggers, right? Yep. Okay, so back to the top. So mustering forces. So Blue Dagga does have 2 in mustering forces, so he's going to move this turn. First place he goes is, he starts in wildland, goes to Ice Peak. Boom. Let me double check. Yes, he goes to Ice Peak Mountains and then Edgeland. So every time he moves, you add one unit to each adjacent regions to him without 1. Oh, without 1. So it's not gonna knock up the forces. And then discard 1 of the tokens. So it said discard. Does that mean discard? Maybe discard both the tokens, right? Or just discard 1? He moves every other turn? Yeah, because it says discard. It would say discard all the tokens. So I'm going to read it as discard 1. Ugh, okay. So he moved, and so every region adjacent will get, so these are just strength. And I think they do nothing unless a unit is, there. All right, so everything around him has +1. The trolls were already had it. So next is travel. Oh, wait, so let me see. Does that count as, but we can't do anything about it. Yeah, let me read the rules. That we can't fight it because we don't know what it is. But does that mean if we move out of the region, we take a damage? Let's see just if there's any for the travel phase. If we move and one of those things is there. So threat tokens. They're used to increase enemy forces when attached to an enemy group enemy or group of enemies. Each increases the force by 1. When instructed to add threat to a region, the token is immediately attached to an enemy or group of enemies. If they move during the game, the thing moves along with them. If more than one is in the region, players can choose which group to attach it to. When instructed to add threat to a region without enemies, then it stays in the region until an enemy or group enters the region, at which point it will attach. If more than one group enters, you can decide. 3 to 4 players, whenever a non-boss and enemy group is placed on the map, they come with a threat. If more than one must be placed in a region and there are no more tokens available, you just flip it over because there's 2. Take the furthest, so no more. Take the furthest token from the region not attached to an enemy, and if all are attached, don't add. Oh, so you can only add so much threat to the map. So until we're full. So yeah, you're not supposed to flip them then. And so during combat, each threat is considered an extra enemy unit. It behaves exactly like, so if it's not attached, it doesn't do anything. Let's see. Participating in combat as usual. Attacking heroes. Threat must always be defeated before you can remove enemy figures. Yeah, it doesn't say. Yeah, unless they're attached. I don't think it's going to cause us damage. Let's just double check see if there's a description of traveling. I don't think so. Game phases, okay. If enemies are not, okay, let's travel to adjacent. If there are enemies not related to the point of interest in the current region, each hero loses 1 per enemy in order to travel. So you need a boat. Nope. It doesn't sound like they would say threat causes the damage. So it doesn't. Okay, so we're back to... So that's right. He moved. We removed one of the tokens. Now we're to travel. So we're going to travel to Eastern Dark Woods. There is nothing there to engage with as far as enemies. So we take an event, enemy troops, move all enemies that are movable 1 region towards the closest. So no, neither of those are movable. Let me check. Yep. And he is not either. So nobody moves towards us. That's good. No undead around. Although she does extra damage to undead. Ladonna. All right. So we've dealt with our event. We can interact with F. So for F, let's read 54. All right. Nice. Oh, so yeah, let me know what you think of the new house rules for defeating. So if you've got a weird card, the hero is defeated. And then we get to see more heroes that way, because there are 20 of them in this game. Again, 54. All right. The next morning, you head towards the crossroads and the nearby farm. It is not too far away or out of your way, yet something sinister has happened at the farm. A cart sits before the house, loaded with wares and goods for the road, as if the residents were departing in haste. But no one answers your hails, and you see no sign of livestock. The main house is empty, and within the barn holds a grisly spectacle. The bodies of the farmer, his wife, and their children lay in the barn, barbarously mutilated. You bring them out, properly bury them, but there remains no trace of Ingvar. Was he even here? Were these people escaping when they were attacked, and from whom? You look at the tracks in the sparse snow in the surrounding area for answers. There are many, yet the tracks are very confused. All right, each hero can perform intelligence 3 to find the tracks of Ingvar. A ranger automatically succeeds, so at least one hero needs to succeed with a 3 intelligence. We've got a couple of chances. It's not going to be the fighter. But, oh, shoot. For these tests, let's get all the dark back in there. All right. So Cotley's got the best chance. She's got a 4. There's a wild, so that counts as 1. 2. No. I don't think we're going to find the tracks. We may have to give this up. It's all up to our dim walker. Oh, that's right. She had 2 wild in there, too. All right. There's 1. There's 2. Now, we needed 3, right? Yes, 3. If all heroes fail, continue to read. Yep. Well, we blew it. I don't like a single test with heroes that aren't all that capable of doing stuff. Meaning, yep, so we ran into a dead end. No tracks. No ranger in the party. No tracks. So, if we fail, continue to read. So otherwise, you find no track and must abandon the farm, continuing on your trip to the capital to warn the queen. So discard F. Sorry, we don't have Ingvar to help us, too. I'm sure he would have been a companion. And then reveal point of interest E. So this is what we needed to do before. So E is Ildibad in Dranvelt. All right. The seat of power in the kingdom and home of Queen Frodin. They must be warned about the imminent attack. Okay, so that's F, E, not E. We already did F. Where is E? Here. All right, back to Dranvelt. Okay, so that was kind of a waste. So we traveled, engaged, right? Yeah, that was the enemy troops that didn't move. Explored the site. So we're back to the world. So we have the ability to add 1 to our health. We're all at max. And he attacks Ice Peak. So Blodgata attacks Ice Peak. Kills everything. 15 damage there. Which, thank God, isn't us. And then to military. Yeah. That's it. Yeah, sorry. We heal after that. So yeah, I did that out of order. Okay. So it looks like we're moving back down. But first, mustering forces. So another token goes back. So he will move next turn. But we will travel back to Dranvelt. We're going to have to, still don't have the Chronicle points to do much. But yeah, wind is not all that useful anyhow. So we will take an event because there are no enemies. Stalking Beast. Each hero in the party must perform a 3 strength test. If you succeed, you get a Chronicle point. If you fail, you lose a health and discard a boon. Okay, so it's 3 strength. Kotley automatically fails, so she'll lose a health and a boon, which she doesn't have. Volgar could make it. Ledana cannot make it, so she'll lose a health and a boon she doesn't have. But here we go. 3. That's 1, but we only get to draw 2 more. Come on, a wild. Give me that wild. 2. Jeez, I cannot pull 3. So he fails as well from 11 to 10 and drop a boon. And that is it. So that means we lose the fight, but find another path foiling the creature. Run away, in other words. Okay, so we've engaged. Now we can explore. Oh, it's too bad we didn't gain any Chronicle points. So we're just going to explore E, which is the capital. So Ildibad is 36. We must warn the queen. You are on the outskirts of Ildibad. So we discard E. And that's a little entry here. If a favor to Helfrig is sleeved, a favor to Helfrig. Let's see. I don't think it is. No. Nope. Lost City of the Elves. Yes. So no, it is not sleeved. So we don't have any special treatment here. So let's read 27. You're surprised to see an army camped outside the city. The harbor hosts a fleet of dozens of long dracars, ready to ride the waves. Perhaps someone already alerted Queen Frodin and Ildibad. Ildibad is ready to face the Snow Queen, but your relief is short. Upon entering the city, you see a group of warriors, clearly belonging to the army camped behind the walls, staring daggers at a large group of burly seamen. Obviously, crews from the doctor cars. There are no signs of violence, but the tensions between the two groups is palpable. Your reputation as heroes precedes you, and once you enter the palace, you are quickly admitted to Queen Frodine's presence. Her Majesty is a recent widow, you've heard. She is also visibly pregnant and very near to bearing the royal heir. At her side stands a tall, skinny woman of indefinite age. She is Marboda, vintner weaver of the Queen and most trusted advisor. 2 other people are in the throne room. A burly fat man is busy consuming a plate of pork. You've heard of him. He is Eogan Twinkie, the King of Salt, and the brother of the late King of Ildabad. The fleet in the harbor must be his. The second man, tall and athletic, shows a strong resemblance to the Queen, and must be Lugar, Wormslayer, Jarl of Baldvik, brother of Frodin. You bow before the Queen and tell her and the advisors about Blodaga. The Queen listens to your words and answers with a sad smile. You bring me grim news, my friends. I have an army and a fleet ready to fight the forces of the Snow Queen, but I cannot dispose any of them. As you probably know, Dranvelt is without an heir at the moment, and when the one I carry in my belly will be born, a warden will be named. The tradition wants that if he is male, he will be warded by her father's brother, our good Eogan. Instead, if she is female, my own brother, Lugar, will be warden. I suppose neither of you two are going to send your forces north without the heir, until the heir is born. I suppose neither of you two are going to send your forces north until the heir is born, isn't it? The Queen asked the 2 Jarls. No, beloved sister, no need to stay here to ensure the safety of the heir, Lugar says. As he said, Eogan burps, licking the grease from his fingers. An expression of pain crosses the face of the Queen. You won't have to wait much longer. It's almost time, she says. Marboda brings the Queen to her chambers, and after a while, she sends a notice that the royal labor has started. Better make us comfortable, Eogan says, attacking another plate of pork. All right, so should we stay with the Jarls or retire to our guest quarters? Well, let's see what they're going to say. Let's hang out with the competing Jarls here. You talk with the Jarls, trying to make sense of their low-level quarrel. It seems that the warden to the heir apparent enjoys greater authority and perquisites than the 2 already possess as Jarls. Should the current sovereign, whether king or queen, pass away before the heir is old enough to assume the throne, then the warden becomes regent. They acknowledge the threat Blodaga represents, but this is the immediate issue that consumes every thought. They do not dislike each other, but nor are they on the best of terms. I cannot wait to hug my nephew, Lugar. I am sure he will have a strong grip like me and his father, the King of Salt teases the rival. As barbs go, it's pretty mild, but Lugar glowers. You're a fat fool, Eogan. She'll have hair like gold and all the women of my family. I'll hug her first. Eogan bristles at fat fool, but merely grumbles. Well, we don't both know that it won't be us to see that little brat first, boy or girl. Marboda is there. She's fierce as a mother hen where the queen is concerned. Better not let her hear you say that, or she'll turn you into a hen, though this would be an improvement, Lugar mutters. The hours pass, and you drink some tankards in the company of the Jarls. They seem to be decent men, if not overly proud. You're confident that after the child's birth you can get some sense in them. Your vigil is interrupted by the joyous sounds of bells. It's born, Eogan says, grinning widely. So each hero in the party gains 2 chronicle points. 1 to 3, 0 to 2. Nice. Hanging around for all that. Okay, now go to 45. All right. You enter the castle courtyard and move to stand under the queen's balcony. All the city seems to be gathered there. The door opens, and Marboda, followed by 2 maids, looks out over the balcony, holding a bundle. The maids throw flower petals into the air, which flutter down among the waiting citizenry. Tradition dictates red petals for a boy, white for a girl. The air fills with white petals. Long life to Princess Armild of Dranvelt, Marboda says in a grand voice. The people of Ildabad cheer, all but one. The gods must really hate me. Eogan grumbles near you. If a favor for Hilfried's sleeve, nope. Otherwise, 49. The celebration for the birth of the princess lasts long into the night. When you finally seek your bed, you're mildly, pleasantly drunk. You wake the next morning with only a slight headache, but it will soon grow into a migraine. Terrible news awaits you. Queen Frodine and her brother Logar summon you immediately to the nursery. Lady Marboda lays on a bed, a damp cloth covering her forehead. My queen, the old magician says, I failed you. Early this morning he came. He asks me to see the girl. When I turned to take the princess from the cradle, he struck my head from behind. When I awoke, the cradle was empty. He kidnapped her. Son of a treacherous dog, I'll kill him with my bare hands, Lugar swears, shaking his fists. Of whom do you speak, you ask? Eogan, the queen whispers, still exhausted by labors of childbirth and shock. He has kidnapped my daughter and escaped. You go to the window. The King of Salt's fleet is barely visible on the horizon. I'll take my army and tear down all of Trudvang to find him, sister, Logar swears. You suppress an inward groan. This is just what you don't need right now, a civil war in Dranvelt, with Bludaga already on the move. My queen, my lord, you say. The army must remain here to protect the queen. The menace of the north is still approaching. We'll go after Eogan ourselves and find the princess. Do you have any ideas where he might be going? There's only one place where he might escape our rage, says Marboda. He owns a small castle on the shores of Edgeland. They call it the Falcon's Nest. I've heard it's almost impregnable. If all the men of Dranvelt were looking for me, this is where I would go. The queen offers you her personal ship to reach the Falcon's Nest, quickly. My daughters, my life, and the fate of Dranvelt, it depends on your swift resolution to this matter, she says, dismissing you. So any hero in the party may perform 4 intelligence to investigate the matter further. A vintner performs a 3 intelligence instead. All right, so let's try with our Weaver Vintner. Okay, we need a 3. There's 1. Oh, no. So a blue and a wild is what we need. Here it is, blue and wild. No, dark and dark. Okay, we failed, and nobody else has 4. Right. Nope, she has 3, so... Nobody does, so nobody succeeds. So you fail to find clues. Otherwise, there's nothing to do but go to Falcon's Nest. We gain a ship. Oh, this should have been painted too. All right, look at this mighty longboat we have secured. I don't know how we're going to fit on that little thing. There we go. So, yeah, now we can travel in the blue spaces. Or the blue borders, sorry. Oh, which might be worth it because we can go and get some chronicle points. All right, so here's our boat. Reveal B. So B is Falcon's Nest in Edgeland. All right. Oh, that's right. And no event cards in the ocean because there's no water, no water stuff, nothing that would make any sense. Okay, ship on point of B. So if you have played, oh no. Oh no, if we would have played the dim gates this time, we would have had some benefit. Yeah, we have not played the dim gate of Dalheim Adventure. Nope. Oh wait, is that? Let me just double check that one of the earlier ones. Oh, that's right. No, each one. Oh, that's right. Each dim gate is its own adventure. That's right. Nope, we didn't do any dim gates yet. So read 52. The ship in port looks familiar. It's the Seabird, Captain Reldvik's vessel. The burly captain and his roguish crew celebrate your meeting with bear hugs and tankards of cold ale. How did a pirate like you become a personal captain to the Queen of Dranvelt, you ask? It's a long story, Reldik grins, but let's make sail now that the tide is turning. Come around and get settled. The presence of Reldik and his men encourages you. Each hero gets two Chronicle points. So from 2 to 4, from 3 to 5, and from 2 to 4. Okay, lots of Chronicle points. Let's do some spending. All right. Is that it? Yep, that is it. Okay, so now we have a boat so we can travel across blue borders. So let's go to the mines and get some stuff. Okay, so that was explore. So we're going to hit world again. We can heal if needed. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so I always do that out of order. That's the last thing we do. But yeah, if anybody needs to heal, so he can heal. He kills everything in Ice Peak, but will be moving shortly. And that is all. Okay, so back to the top. So now there are 2 here. We remove 1. I don't know why it's just 1. And now he moves to his next location. His army does. This is like to represent his forces. So Ice Peak Mountains down to Edgeland. Great. So boom. So all adjacent are going to get. So this would be adjacent. This would be adjacent. And everybody else already has one. Great. So he's in Edgeland. So we don't want to be there when his attack triggers. So we're definitely not going this turn. Might have to move around a little bit. All right. So travel. So we have a boat, so we can travel class blue. So let's take our boat to Trowbridge. Sorry, the Trowbridge Mountains and to the mine. All right. So let me just read the wording of the ship rules here, just to make sure I don't screw anything up. So we don't draw events. So if you found a ship or awarded it by a specific adventure or side quest, or through story card effects, it's represented by the ship figure. To embark on the ship, the heroes must be in the same region as the ship and automatically embark on it. Traveling across sea borders, all heroes aboard the ship are considered a party. Travel as the ship moves. The heroes automatically disembark as the ship is in a region with dry land. Unless otherwise stated, ships are lost at the end of the adventure. Okay. Yeah, but we don't. If we're on the ship, so if we're in one of these regions still on the ship, we're not going to. So we could go boom, boom, to come down here for whatever reason. We won't draw event cards. But we automatically disembark because there is dry land. So we have traveled. There's nothing to fight here. So we will deal with an event. Forgotten roads. Your steps are taking you down an old, unused path in the wild. Each hero must perform a 2 agility, which are the leaves. If you succeed, we can discard a negative. Oh, so it doesn't matter. Nobody has any positive or negative so far. And that's the only thing. Okay, so we'll save the time. There would be no effect either way because nobody has any boons or banes. So does not apply. We'll keep moving. All right, so now we can explore. So let's interact with the mine. So I'm going to exhaust everybody. Okay. Oh, she was already exhausted. And he will exhaust. Okay, so everybody is exhausted. Oh, no. So who was already exhausted? I think he was, to prevent the damage. So the only 2 that can do this are Lydana and Catley. Okay. And they will each gain 3 chronicle points. So from 4 to 7. And from 4 to 7. Okay, so 3 chronicle points each. He cannot, it's exhaust, not refresh, because he was exhausted not to take the extra damage. Okay. Okay, so that is it. We're not going anywhere near Edgeland. He's going to stay there for a bit. That's where our thing is. Where does he go after that? It's like we have a little itinerary for him. He will go to the mountains, the Trowbridge Mountains. Ouch. So we don't want to be anywhere near there. So I think our next round, we're just going to sit in the Grim Sea and do nothing. Because, let's see, the next turn, he'll gain, and then he won't move until, so it's still 2 turns. So we might, I guess we can go down to Sylvan and cash in some chronicle points and then take the boat that way. Okay, so that's what we're going to have to do. So that's all for Explore. Is there something else in the mountains at Sylvan? Nope. No other features there. So we have explored. Now we do the world. So we can heal if there's a healing. Yes, so heal. 1 for Lydana. That out of thing again. So he destroys everything. Yeah, he attacks everything for 15 in Edgeland, which is thankfully not us. And that is all. Oh, and this is this a city? No, it's just a mine. Yeah, we need to get to a city, so maybe we'll do that down here. We can put 1 more strength on our army, which will actually give us... Oh, nothing yet. But will give us a 4 damage to a non-boss enemy. I don't know how useful that is yet. All right. So the world went off. Our military went off. We healed 1. Lydana's up to 8. Okay, so we're back up to put the token on. So he's got 2 now as he's destroying Edgeland. Now we can travel. So let's go to Sylvan from here with our boat and travel across the blue border. Sylvan, we disembark. Then there's nothing to engage, so we have to take a card. Gathering. You find a gathering of travelers, performers, and stop to enjoy a nice chat, drink, and tobacco. Each hero discards a bane and loses a heart. Loses a life. Great. So 8 to 7, 11 to 10, 8. Oh, she would have been up to 9. 9 to 8. Yeah, because I got to heal to everybody in that last chance. All right. So we engage. Now we can explore, meaning we can refresh. So everybody gets to refresh. and pay 2 Chronicle points. 7 to 5, 5 to 3, 7 to 5, and get a green. So we can do a lot of green challenges now, or a little bit better at least. Come on, there's one more. Okay, it's going to be even tighter. 2, 3. If there were 4 players, it'd be even tighter with the tokens. Okay, so we explored. There's nothing else to do. The world again. So first attack, then we can heal. Oh, and we all did take a thing, so let's all heal up 1 from that. Getting too drunk or whatever did that health damage. All right. Yeah, military heals us. Now we're back up to mustering forces. There are 2 on here, so we'll remove 1, and he moves again, this time to Troll Ridge Mountains. And then everything around gets a threat. So threat in Sylvan. And a threat in Archie. That's everything, right? Okay. Everything that didn't have one. Okay, so he's moved. We remove the 1 token. We can travel. So, yeah, there's no point in going to Dalheim. So we'll go to Grimsea. Just sit in our boat. So we don't have to draw an event card on the boat. There's nothing to explore. We're back to world. So he does 15 damage to every hero in the mountains. And we can heal 1, but everyone's full health. So we're done. Back to mustering forces. He gets his token back. Doesn't move yet. We can travel. So we will travel to Edgeland with our boat. We have a little tiny boat following us around. And we can engage with the trolls. Never engage with the trolls. That's what I've been told. All right. We're going to do it. Okay. So we're preparing our Reaver. Our fighter. Oh, he's got his ultimate out. And our Dimwalker. Yeah, I kind of like the Dimwalker vibe for the attacks and stuff. So kind of life and death stuff. All right. There's 3 strength there, so we're going to have to want to reduce them if we can before everything's back in. So here is Cutley's first round. 1 dark, a wild, and so let's do ultimate invigoration. Oh, everybody can get a +1 attack if I fill that up. Wow. Well, oh boy, just defense. Okay, well, let's put 1 in invigorate and 1 in mudwall. All right. Oh no, another dark, but we've got a wild and a blue. So I'm going to call this blue, the wild, and here's another blue, and we'll call this blue as well. So we will gain a lot of Chronicle points. Okay, yeah, she doesn't have anything else done, so let's do 1 more. 1 more. Okay, good. Oh, but she can't do anything with that fire, so fire will fill her miss track. And we can do mud wall, and 1 can be in ghost voices, but that'll be it. We're not going to risk any more. She stayed positive, so she gets 1 Chronicle point from 5 to 6. Ghost voices does not go off, and we lose the other mud wall. Time for Vulgar. All right, no dark. So let's make sure, yeah, Crush goes off, or his ultimate strike. Do we want to do that? Ultimate charge strike. Deal 3 for each attack activated. Oh, I have to have an attack activated. That's right. This was a little bit not great. Okay, there's Crush, and there is Shield Wall. Oh, I need a block for Shield Wall, though. We'll put it in the charged. Okay. 3 more. So a dark, a blue, and a red. So we'll put this in ultimate and this in sacrifice. 3 more. A dark. So 2 misses, a green, and a red. Okay, so sacrifice and ultimate, and yeah, we'll stop there. So Shield Wall is not going off. Okay, so we can either take the 3 Chronicle points or spend 2 Chronicle points and do 3 damage for each red for add to the Crush. It's only 1 attack though, so. Okay, and then finally our Dimwalker. Idana is 2 wind. I don't need ultimate healing yet, so I'll do silence, maybe. Gain a chronicle point. If an enemy ability is revealed, cancel it. Oh, yes, silence. And Soul Shatter, sorry. Should have. Do not disturb that. All right. There we go. Huh. Okay. So nothing on her miss track yet, so let's keep going here. Wow, so yeah, any of those triggers, I can just say silence and stop it. Okay, Healing Nova. So gain 2 Chronicle points or spend 2 for any hero. Oh, yeah. Okay, put 1 in here and 1 in here. And 1 more here. Boom. Oh, no. No green. Only a blue. Ah, shoot. Okay, so she's full. Okay, so silence is going to go off. She doesn't have any attack going off. Should we risk it? She may lose 2 health. Yeah, let's risk it. We need a red and a... Oh, or that. Okay, cool. So she's not going to get the Chronicle point, but she's going to get tons in this other nonsense. So we'll put another blue in here. Or no, wait. Which do we want? Oh, no, we want this. And then our attack. Yeah, I think that's good. So no Chronicle point gain from the miss track. Ultimate Nova does not go off, but everything else does. All right, so since we lost our rogue, we have no fast attacks. We do have a ton of Chronicle points, so we can use our items. So let's bring the troll stats out here. Oh, the trolls are a little hardier. Oh, and that's a bull troll, that's why. Trolls are not hardy, are they? I don't think so. Okay. Yeah, so they've only got 3 health. So I think I'm going to do that. So 2 Chronicle points from 8 to 6 to kill this threat token first. They've got no armor. So this goes under. Her ring is up. 2. What can she do? 1 twice. Yeah, that doesn't do anything. All right, but it's down to 2 attacks. So let's take the 2 attacks here. So 1, 2, and I do have the silence activated. Okay. So first let's do our skills. So ultimate Invigorant. So I can either... oh, wow. Okay. So, yeah, I'm not going to do... She's got a ton of Chronicle points, so I'm going to spend this. So I will lose 2. So I'll go from 6 to 4. Oh, no, I don't have to. Or, so I'll go back up from 4 to 6. Or, if there are 3, because there were 2 wild, so yeah, there were 3 blue, to this card, gain 3 positive attacks. So she's got 3 built-in attacks. So anytime she does attack abilities, it's going to be +3 damage. That's awesome. All right, 1, 2. Oh no, it's blue. It's positive. Yeah, 1, 2, and 1 more axe. Come on. Barely enough of any of these. Okay, so yeah, so wow, she's got 3. Nice. 3 attack damage. Okay, so that goes away. So, but this round she only has Mud Wall out. That's a block. Any skills? These are all attacks. Skills. Yes, so gain 1 Chronicle point from 5 to 6. And if an enemy ability is revealed, gain 3 Chronicle points. Cancel it and gain 3 Chronicle points. And the other skill that goes off is gain 2 Chronicle points. So from 6 to 8. Sorry. Back to 8 to 6. Or, put these in the camera for you, spend 2 Chronicle points, and any hero can gain a +1 health. She's going to do that, I think. So 2 Chronicle points from 6 to 4. And she's going to gain the health because she's always dying. Any one hero gains 1 positive health boon. Okay, so that's that. And this will cancel that first deal. Okay, so nothing goes off for her this turn. 1 Chronicle point goes off for him, and 3 +3 attack if she was attacking. Or does that, would that affect this as well? Let me double check. I think it's any. Yeah, because I could take out 1. Let's double check spending on the miss track, because I could take out 1 whole unit with that. There it was. Okay. Explore. What are we doing here? So all have been allocated. Okay. But that's not called the miss track. What is that called? It's called the something. With locations. Yes. So items are companions. How do you spend those? Oh, here we go. Here's the description. Okay. Okay, so here's the example. So, resolution step by resolving the effects triggered by the miss track. Since the miss track is filled with runes, it must trigger all the negative. So during the rest of the combat, you have you have -1 attack, -1 defense. He doesn't lose a heart from his permanent status, thanks to his effect title. His title effect. Oh, okay. So it doesn't lose. Oh, Master of Rules is good. Exhausted, he also gains the... okay. Okay, so for during the rest of the combat, so that applies for the whole. Okay, for the whole combat, right? Okay, just get a positive to spend. Okay, so she can't attack with that. I think she needs an attack to power it. Sounds like. So this will come in. So 2 attack with the trigger, but we're going to use silence to say no trigger and gain 1 chronicle point and take 2 damage. So from 6 to 4. All right, and then 3 incoming, no trigger. Yeah, I'll spend 1 chronicle point from 6 to 5 to make this 3 shields. So that will block all of that. So I gain a shield, and I lose 1 last chronicle point when I activate my first item, but you're not going to be doing that. So Mudwall went off. All right, so no more attacks. It's all retribution. Okay. So first we'll do Soul Shatter. 4 attack. So take 1 of these guys out. They only have 3 health, no armor. And if I spend a chronicle point from 5 to 4, gain 2 life from 4 to 6. Okay. And the last guy, is there anything? Oh, all this stuff. Maybe I'll just do chronicle points for this. Yeah, so ultimate charged strike. I'll just gain 3 chronicle points from 4 to 7. Because it was all 3 red with the wilds. It was, wasn't it? Yes. And it's not going to be an attack. It's not going to boost my attacks. But Crush will kill the last guy and no sacrifice. All right. So that means XP. All right. All right. There we go. Yeah, I got to do some side quests, or we're going to finish this too soon. I have all the expansions, so I think I can play until the new year, probably. We can go down to Muspelheim and all that good stuff. Okay, so defeat, we got all of our XP. So that was engaged. Now we can explore. So let's see what's going on at Falcon's Nest. So 14. All right. 15, 14. You can see the highest tower of the Falcon's Nest over the horizon, long before you see its base. It would appear to be aptly named. At the base of the steep cliff, where the fortress is built, sits a small village servicing the docks. Eogan is likely in his fortress. The only access point is a narrow path, long enough to let only a single man pass. You can try using guile to enter the castle, but maybe a night attack on the fortress is best. It will surely cost many lives, but would certainly be more expedient. All right, so we have found the nest. All right, so discard B. So choose. Use guile to invade the castle or try a frontal assault. So it sounds like a frontal assault will be faster. Or wait until night. Let's get this over with. All in. So this will be the harder fight, probably. Let's break down these walls. Leroy Jenkins. All right. 37. You await the dead of night. Douse all lights aboard the ship. Oh, wait. No, I meant frontal assault. I'm reading assault at night. Oh, yeah. No. Oh, well, let's do that. Yeah. Frontal assault at night. douse all the lights and slip into the harbor up to the docks. The ship's crew take to the docks with swords and torches in hand. The plan is simple. They torch the village, buying you time to rush the castle's gates. Don't worry, the captain smirks. This isn't the first time we've pillaged a town. Each hero in the party must perform a Strength 3 test to fight along with the crew. The warrior automatically succeeds. All right, so if you succeed, you lose 1 health, so 11 to 10. If you fail, you lose 3. Ouch. Okay. Wait, though. It's a 3? Nope. Nope. They can't. Neither of my casters can do it. So 6 to 3. And... Ooh, 5 to... Oh, no, 5. 9 to 6. Okay, there we go. All right. So we take a beating getting in, and we cautiously start to advance. 31. You fight your way through the village. Many sailors of Aegon's fleet live here and defend their homes and villages with their lives. You ascend the path, heading for the castle atop the cliff. The occupants, drawn by the fire and fighting below, have been watching the commotion from the cliff's edge. The castle's gates are open and near. All right. Well, I guess our ploy worked. 65. Wow, there's a lot of entries. 65. Alarm, we're under attack, the guards shout, and a guard at the gate begins to close it as his fellows race through while archers shoot at you from the battlements. Each hero in the party must perform a 3 agility to escape the guards. Vintner in the party with Wind's secret name. No, I have Fire's secret name. Nope. All heroes automatically succeed. Oh, I need Wind's secret name, don't I? Okay, so each hero that succeeds escapes without injury. Any that don't take 3 damage. We did pump up our agility, so 3 agility test for everyone. Nobody automatically succeeds. Okay. Okay, 3 agility, dodging arrows. Oh, let's put everything in. Before we do this, don't want to... Oh yeah, that would have hurt my chances, having that much green out. Okay, so we need 3 green. There's 2 with a wild card. There it is. 4 green. Wow, nice. Okay, so Cutley escapes without injury with 3 agility. Volgar has just 3. Oh, no, he's got a bonus, though. There's 2 with the wild. There's 3. Wow, we're making these tests. I got to do all agility tests. Okay, so no damage to our fighter. That's the weird card. And Lydana has 2. But we did get, what was that, a wind? Maybe she can't do this. Oh, she's got a wild in here, though, so it's possible. Wild, no, only 2. Okay, so she's going to take some damage, but she heals. But, oh no, wait, she's only at 3 health. Oh no. Each hero loses 3. Oh no, so she's dead. Not dead, she's defeated. So back to 6, but she gets the card. She gets a weird card in her deck. So if she's defeated in combat, we've only seen her. This is the only adventure. I hope she survives more than 1 adventure. She's got healing, so she should be okay. She just isn't agile. Okay. So she's defeated and will be kicked out. All right, but we have made it through the gates. You cross the courtyard as fast as you can and reach the longhouse. 59. You lock and barricade the door behind you. Aegon, the king of salt, sits at the table within the fortress longhouse. As you have seen before, his appetite is legendary, and it is no surprise that the table is covered with food. But the plates seem untouched. Aegon raises his head. and stares at you with tear-streaked eyes. You, he says, recognizing you while his hands go to his axe. Guards, he shouts. So let's speak with him first. See why he's crying. Put down your weapon, my lord, you say. We are here to talk, not to fight. Eogan stops his men, who kick open the doors. To talk. You broke into my house. We are looking for Armild, the princess. We know you have her. Eogan looks at you, bewildered. What? I don't have the princess. What are you talking of? He seems sincere. Princess Armild disappeared the very morning you departed with such haste. We assumed you took her as a hostage to seize the throne. What is this nonsense? We left because I was warned in the dead of night that Lugar was going to attack me with his troops. I went away because I didn't want to spill family blood. You were warned? Who warned you? You ask. A terrible suspicion in your mind. Marboda told me, Eogan answers. It only takes a moment to put it together in your head. My lord, I think you were framed. Morboda said you assaulted her to kidnap Armild. What? That filthy witch! Eogan shouts, pounding his fist on the table. I might be a drunkard and a glutton, but I would never harm my family. Why would Marbod kidnap the child? And more importantly, where is the baby now? You ask the King of Salt, and he ponders on the question, while absent-mindedly eating a chicken leg. He seems to have recovered his appetite. Some weeks ago, when I was in the palace library, I saw Morboda poring over an ancient scroll. When she saw me, she hastily put it back on the shelf and went away. I was curious, so I checked. It was about the Dragonmoor, a cursed abandoned swamp in Argy. It's an infamous, cursed place, because in the past witches performed unholy sacrifices there. A cold shiver passes down your spine. Morboda almost certainly took the princess there. You were misled and lost valuable time. Now you must set sail for Argy immediately and pray it is not too late. Each hero loses two chronicle points. Wow, we were so happy. 42, 7 to 5, 5 to 3. And before returning to your ship, you remind Eogan that Dranvelt needs his fleet against Blodgarda's imminent attack. Don't worry, he says. Now that I know Lugar isn't going to try and gut me on sight, I'll gather my fleet and set sail immediately. Sleeve the personality card. 112, Eogan, King of Salt. We have the King of Salt on our side. Our food will be much tastier. Look at that guy. A glutton, a drunkard. All right, we'll just put him here. We don't have sleeves that you can see. They're all up here open, but you can't see them. All right, so we have the King of Salt. Add 1 to your army strength. Yay. All right. 1 army strength more. And reveal D. Okay, D is Dragonmoor in RG. There's D. All right. That is all. We've got an ally, and we still have a boat. Okay. So, we are back. Uh-oh. So he's in the Troll Spire Mountains, Edgeland, Troll Spire Mountains. So he's going to Ice Peak Mountains next. Oh, so he's making a little circle. Did I read that right? Edgeland, Troll, Ice Peak Mountains, Dranvelt. Yeah, he's making he's going Edgeland, Trollland, Ice Peak. Oh, no, but he doesn't have to. He's not going to connected places. It doesn't have to be connected. He's in Trowbridge now. He goes to Ice Peak next. Okay, so there are 2. We'll take away 1. He moves to Ice Peak again. And we can travel. So he's no longer... Oh, and because he moved, there would be another threat here. Everything else already has threat. Yeah, we killed that threat. So, okay. So we can move either across land. So we're trying to get to RG before he wants to go there. He's going to Dranvelt next. So, do we want to exhaust and get some more points? I think we should, even though we're going to have to deal with a an event. So we'll travel here. We'll exhaust. Everybody's exhausting. Okay, and gaining 3 Chronicle points. 2 to 5, 5 to 8, 3 to 6. All right, nothing to engage with. So here is our event. The Law of the Strong. Each hero in the party must perform a strength test, which is almost nobody. We need 3. Yeah, nobody can do it. Well, I guess there's wilds in there, so I guess they can all try. It'll take a little bit longer, but so 3 strength. Oh, there's 2. No. Oh, so only 1 hero has to succeed, though. So let's try with our fighter next. Yeah, that's right, because she's got 2 wilds, so she can try almost any test. Oh, no. Come on. What's going on, fighter? Nope. Okay. She has a wild as well. So let's see if she's able to. 1. Oh, so close if that would have been wild. Okay, so no one has succeeded. Law of the not so strong. So that means if all heroes fail, each hero exhausts, which we're already exhausted, or loses 2 health. Okay, 6 to 4, 10 to 8, 6 to 4. All right, we lose 2 health. Wish we could have just exhausted. All right. So that was the engage. Oh, did I do that out of order? Yeah, I guess we don't do that. Yeah, sorry. We don't do that first. Oh, so I would have been able to exhaust, but it's fine. we interacted with the mine first. We should have done that second. And we would have been able to exhaust, but it's okay. We'll heal. So that was the Explorer when we got the Chronicle points. Now we go to the world. So we're not in a city, but, yeah, so we can't do that collective thing, but we can each gain a health. So 4 to 5, 8 to 9, 4 to 5. We can all gain a health. He kills everything in the Ice Peak Mountains, which is not us. And that's all of those triggers. Yeah, military. Oh no, heroes in a city. No, we don't. Shoot. 5 to 4, 8 to 9. We don't. The healing is in a city. That is a mine. It's not a city. Sorry. I think I actually did that at another time that we shouldn't have been able to do it. So that's it for military. So back to here, mustering the forces of Blue Dalga. He's going to move soon. We've got our boat, so we can travel to RG. Disembark. Nothing here, so we're going to have to deal with an event. Corruption. All heroes lose 1. Oh, no. 1, 5 to 4, 8 to 7, 6 to 5, and another event. Dark Night, Dark Dreams. So intelligence 2. Okay. So everyone's going to have to pass intelligence 2. Intelligence is water. So I think, yeah, that's it right there. So there's 2. So Cutley passes. That's 6. 1 more. Hey, 2. He passes. All right. Not a very bright guy, but that wild rune helps. And oh. Oh no, she does not. Okay, so Donna does not pass, so she gains a negative chronicle point deal. So that pushes her health down. But the other 2 heroes gain 2 health. So from 8 to 10 and from 4 to 6. All right. That's it. That's that. Okay, so now we can interact with D. The Dragonmore, a dreadful place where no one has been for several hundred years. Okay, and of course I didn't check what we're reading. 28. Okay, 1528. You reach the Dragonmore at night, once a beautiful, verdant place. Today it is reduced to a swamp, the whitish trees drowned by murky water. Morboda could have gone anywhere in this horrible place. But you see, not far away, a hill topped with a ruined temple. A ruined temple with large columns. It's the only structure you've seen. The problem is that to reach it, you need to cross a good part of the swamp. You scale one of the old trees to get a better look and spot what you're pretty sure is an old wooden path leading to the temple. A mist lingers on it, faintly glowing in the overcast daylight. You also see an old raft concealed among the nearby reeds. You think it is intended to be hidden, but whoever was here did a pretty bad job of it. How will you reach the temple? So discard the temple or the dragon more. So we'll walk over the wooden path or use the raft. Yeah, from the description, an old wooden path, and then you also see an old raft concealed. Oh boy. Let's see here. I don't want to kill our Dimwalker this adventure. Should we take the boat? Let's take the boat, the raft. 56. All right. 56. You board the raft. It's held together by rotting wooden nails and rotting cordage made from the reeds, but at least it's buoyant. You propel it using a couple of long poles, and things are going well until you strike something unseen in the muddy water. Maybe a rock? The water begins to tremble and shake as if an enormous muddy mass is rising from the swamp before you. It's a very big head, Vjorhoten, a green giant. Who knocks small flower on his brow? He growls, opening a mouth big enough to swallow you and the raft in a single morsel. If there is a bard in the party, he may perform Charisma 3 to soothe the giant. No, there is no bard. Oh, we're going to need a bard. And if we fail, you pull yourselves away as fast as you can. 66. Giants are notoriously ill-tempered, and this small flower is no exception. You desperately pull the raft away from the creature, but he raises a fist as big as a tree, and splashes in the water beside you, like a child playing in a puddle. The wave tosses you overboard. Each hero must perform strength 3, and then lose 1 or lose 3. Okay. More strength tests. Strength 3. Cotley made it, and she didn't even need that last rune. Yeah, those wild runes are good. Okay. Cotley is fine, so she will only... 66, so she'll lose 1, so from 6 to 5. Vulgar will hopefully make it. There's 1. Oh, no. No! He takes 3, but I think he was doing the best. From 10 to 7. Oh, come on, Lydana. There's 1. 2. No, she doesn't. So she takes 3 as well. She's going to go. I'm going to need some major healing spells. So she loses 3 from 4 to 1. Oops, from 4 to 1. Oh, no. Don't kill the Dimwalker. Okay. Your head breaks the surface of the fetid water. Sputtering and half drowned, you swim to the base of the hill. You are battered, but safe as long as the giant submerges again, muttering to itself. All right. So 38. You reach the base of the hill and start climbing up toward the ruins. It doesn't take long for you to realize that the massive column you saw from a distance the massive columns are not stone, but gigantic bones covered by moss. The place isn't a ruin at all. It's a graveyard for some kind of enormous worm. Your considerations are interrupted by a voice chanting toward the summit. You follow, and a terrible scene awaits you. Resting upon a half-buried skull of a huge dragon lays Princess Armald, crying, while Morboda stands over her, a black dagger raised over the helpless child. "Lord of Darkness," the Vintner Weaver chants, "I bring you the gift you demanded, the daughter of the queen. Come, Isilgul, and grant me your gifts." Suddenly, a bluish light flickers in the dead dragon's eye socket, and an otherworldly voice grumbles, "You are not alone, Morboda. Mortals are trying to stop you. Quick, plunge the dagger in the princess's heart. Do it now." The evil sorceress sees you and says with an evil grimace, "You fools, I endured that hen Frodine for years only to have the fruit of her womb. You will not stop me. I will be immortal." Sorry. She raises a hand wreathed in blue fire and prepares to unleash a terrible spell on you. If a hero in your party has the Demon Touch title, no. If a hero in the party has the Aquiline item, no. Otherwise, fight Morboda. Great. Great, this should go well. We don't have a token for her, so she's just represented by an ugly thing. And what do we reveal here again? J. All right, so her stats. Oh, she's a boss. Good. So just her, 30 HP. Her attacks are pretty weak, but she's got some horrible triggers. Yikes. So let's do some big damage on her as fast as possible. Okay, so no threat boost. We're going to have to... Okay, so let's just put everything out here. So True Sight. over here. Oh, wait, what does he do? Once per adventure, gain a ship. Yay. All right, and 2 for the fighter. Oh, his weird card is out. Great. Okay, and 2 for the dim walker. Hopefully, tons of health. Oh, that's her weird card. Oh no. Oh yeah, gain 3 health though. That might save her. So let's power healing flood if we can. All right. Hand of death. Oh yeah, that might be a good finisher. Depending on how much damage. It's 10. It's 30 damage, though. We're not going to do that this round. No way. Okay. All right, let's get started here. So we're doing the planning and drawing for... Okay, there's 2 red, but 1 dark. Oh, no. I can't use that red. Just the one on the blast and then another miss. I'm going to definitely use some Chronicle points, though, to deal some damage twice. Oh, yeah, plus I've got the 3 built in. So, yeah, I definitely don't want to overdraw with her because she's got that 3 built in. Okay, so I'm not drawing anymore. Shoot. Okay, so she's got her... Oh, no. No, she's not. She doesn't have anything going off. She's got nothing. Oh, no. Yeah, she's got nothing, so I'm going to keep it that way because I want those 3 bonus attack. So she's got nothing. But she'll get the Chronicle point and then plus 3 attack for her item attack. We've got, let's see, let's do Crush and... Parry or, yeah, maybe. And defense is 3. Let's do 3 defense and then. Oh, that's right. The attack is only 1. All right, so there's 1 dark and then 2 more green. So parry and defense goes off. Yeah, there's no point in trying to fulfill a weird card because we'd have to kill. 1 person would have to single-handedly kill. Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, 1 can go in the weird, and then that'll fill. That'll be it. Okay. So, defense and crush go off for him. And our dim walker has 1 dark. Okay, I definitely want Healing Flood. So let's do that blue and then the Troll Strength. Oh, that's right. I can give any hero plus 3 attack. Nice. Okay, another dark. Yeah, so Troll Strength and the Flood. Yes. Okay. She's on 1 health, so I can't afford to overdraw with her. So she'll get plus 1 Chronicle point and plus 1 health. Nice. Okay, so from 1 to 2 and from 4 to 5 for Chronicle points. And so those 2 will not go off, but they may be handy later. All right, so fighting a evil witch. So skills, no skills are going off. She's going to shoot, though, I think. Her skill is going to go off Healing Flood and gains 3. So from 2 to 5. Oh, these are both skills. Oh, shoot. So she gains the health. And then she gains the, or we trigger Troll Strength. So I can spend 1 Chronicle point to attack. 1 attack from any 1 hero deals plus 4. Or 1 attack from any 1 hero deals plus 3 without the Chronicle point. Okay, we'll do the Chronicle point. So from 5 to 4, and we're going to get a plus 4 for Probably that. Okay, so that's all the skills. She got the Chronicle point. He got the Chronicle point, I'm pretty sure. She did as well. So items can go off. We can do the items with Chronicle point. Okay, so do... First I'm going to do, with 2 Chronicle points from 6 to 4, 1 damage twice. And the second one, so 1 damage, or I guess the first one, the first one will be a +3. So it will be 1 and 4. So that's 5. So 5 damage, and then, oh, I didn't allocate anything though. But then I'll do the 3 Chronicle points from 4 to 1 for Fire's Secret Name, and I will do another 5 damage. And then we're back to the Black Shard. Okay. This is her done, no skills. He can do 1 Chronicle point, 7 to 6 to do 2 damage to her. So she's up to 12, and his next one is a bow. Oh, yeah, he didn't do... Wait. Troll strength is... This is all... Oh, no, he is here. Defense. Oh, defense and crush. That's right. She doesn't have anything. Both of the casters don't have anything. He has an attack, so he can't use this. Oh, no, it can. If you didn't activate an attack, it's +3, so it's 6. So I'll still spend the 2, 1, 2, 7 to 5 to do 3 more. So that's 15, or halfway there. 15. Okay. And that's gone. So we're back to here. I can do another 3. Am I allowed to do... I don't know. Maybe I'm not allowed to do multiple items. Yeah, I won't mill through that because that might not be something I can do. Okay, so nothing left for any of them. Just her attacks. Nothing resets. So she gets 3. So that's +0. +1 and -1 with a trigger. So her triggers, I think, are nasty. So that trigger will mean lose 2 health for every boon and bane. Oh, wow. Every boon and bane you have. The trolls, or the dwarf fighters, definitely going to take that. Yikes. So 1 damage incoming. Yeah, one damage. So he'll just take that from 5 to 4. Then 3 damage incoming. He'll block all of that. And if you blocked it all, get a Chronicle point and a health sub 4 to 5 and 6 to 7. And then the one with the trigger. So 1 damage, so 0 damage incoming. But 2 for every boon or bane you have, he has 0. So he's got nothing in his slot there. So that does nothing to him. The other ones would kill them because it's 2 health. Lose 2 health for every boon or bane. Ouch. Okay, so that's all of her attacks, and then he is going to respond with the 9 damage. Ooh. So 9 is going to take us up to 24. Wow. But it's 30 that we're... Yeah, okay, there we go. So she's got 24 damage. We've got to get to 30. Nothing resets the enemy, so there is a miss in there still. All right. So next round... Oh, yeah, crush. Yeah, that was it. That was the 9. Okay, so those go away into the discard. And let's double check. We've got our companions too. Once per adventure, lose 1 health and gain 1 boon. that doesn't look like fun. Oh, if I need a finishing move, I can. Oh no, it's a feat card. I thought, where was the guy? I think maybe he's gone. The guy that like just did a little bit of attack. Oh, that's right. I think he's gone. He was only around for the one adventure. Okay, so reload the runes. And let's do this again. So our Weaver has her ultimate invigoration going. Our Fighter sacrifice is not what we're going to do. Oh, ultimate charged attack. And the Dimwalker has Soul Shatter. Oh, yeah, that's... Let's do Soul Shatter twice because that's 4 health. Okay. So here is the first round for... Oh, good. No dark. For our Weaver. So we don't want Ghost Voice. So let's put one in Invigoration. Oh, no, we don't want that. Let's put one in Ghost Voices. Mud Wall. And so Invigoration. Oh, this is that. Getting the 3 again. Yeah, I don't need to do that. So let's do Dark Tendrils. Okay. Oh, 2 dark. So she's one left on the mist track. That'll go in. Oh no, that'll go to Mudwall. Nice. And don't. Oh, good. Okay, so we've got. So Ghost Voices will give us. We don't want to get any more boons though, so we'll just put that in Invigorate. Shoot. Boom. Do I have to? I don't want to do this. Oh, she can lose. Oh no, she can't lose 2 Chronicle points. Oh shoot. Okay, well we'll see how this goes. I gotta. Do I have an attack? No, I don't. I need an attack because I've got all of that bonus attack. Well, she's got no. She doesn't. She can remove. That's right. If I get too many dark runes, I can remove them. Yes, and that's just what I did. So there's 1, 2, and there's a blue. Shoot. Okay, well, I'll get the Chronicle points back. So let's use the Dark Crystal Shard. So 2. Oh, she's only got 1 Chronicle point. She can't. Okay, well, she's doing nothing this turn. Yikes. Okay, well, hopefully we're going to be able to kill that thing. Okay, that's it for her. Here comes the dwarf. 3. 1 dark. And do we want shield wall or do we want this supercharged thing going off? Or crush? Let's do 1 crush, 1 shield wall. Oh no, 2 dark, so he's full. Crush goes off. Oh, that should be enough. Yeah. He's got 5 health, so should be able to hang in there, and he'll get a Chronicle point. She will get a Chronicle point and 3 attack, but she doesn't have any attack this round. Okay. And let's get some health back here for the Dimwalker. Jeez, no, it's not going to happen. So 1. Yeah, 1 for Soul Shatter. Okay, Dark is full. We've got 2 blue. 1 can go in Ultimate Healing Nova. 1 can go into Hand. Okay, good. Okay, we definitely want that to go off, and we've got a green, which we can't use, so nothing's gonna go off there. And then it'll go into here. Are we gonna... It's worth the risk because I can gain the 2 health that I lose. Boom. Oh, nice. Okay, so Lindworm goes off. And Soul Shatter can go off. Yeah, because I can get my red. There we go. Okay, so no ultimate healing Nova. Oh, each hero would gain 3. Oh, that's pretty good, though. Yeah, I can't, though. It's no way. Okay, so she doesn't get the health or the Chronicle point, but she's got a lot of stuff there. Yeah, it's okay. I'm not going to do that ring. Whew. Okay. So there's no fast attacks. Skills do go off. So ultimate invigoration can go off. And it was all blue? No, 2 blue. So if there are 3 blue... Oh, no, so this is just going to be Chronicle points. And that was only 2. So 2 to 4. Mudwall. Ghost Voices goes off. Gain 1 Chronicle point thing, which I really don't want because it pushes my attack thing out. But I don't think I can throw away runes if I've drawn them, unless there's some mechanic, so I have to take that. Oh, so she'll get another Chronicle point, then that would have gone off. Okay. Then I have to lose 2 Chronicle points or 2 health. Let's do the Chronicle points 5 to 3. Keep the health. So she's got her Mud Wall. We've got Crush. And the Lindworm's Blood 2. So gain 2 Chronicle points. And then, so from 4 to 6. And then spend 2 Chronicle points. Any hero can gain +1 health. So from 4 to 6, let's give it to her. If we can find the token. This should just be a thing you flip to. So this pushes the other health down. Oh, yeah, but definitely neither of the casters can take that trigger, though, or they're dead. Okay. So nothing reshuffled the deck. So there's a +3 and a miss in there. So 1, 2, there's the miss. 3, okay. All right, so that's 3 damage. Incoming. So she can spend the Chronicle point from 3 to 2 to gain +1, so 3, and then I'll lose 1 less. Yeah, it doesn't matter. So we'll block the +2, 1 + 2. With that, no trigger, so that goes away. A miss is a miss, no trigger. This last one is 0 damage, but it's triggering each hero gains a negative Chronicle point thing. That's not the worst thing in the world. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't kill you. All right, so she will, because they're taking it. Oh yeah, she doesn't have silence out yet, no. And 1 more Chronicle point thing. Not enough of each of these. Okay. Ooh, he's got 2. Oh no, that's, yeah, no, she's got this one. Okay, this pushes them down to the right. Okay, so yeah, he's got the least boons or banes, so he's gonna have to take. Oh no, this is it though. So 0 incoming, just everybody takes the negative Chronicle point thing. But now it's time to finish her off. Okay. So cool, let's do this here. So she's only got 6 left. So let's do 4. Spend 1 Chronicle point, 4 to 3 to gain 2 life, 5 to 7. So 4 would be 8. So she's at 28 damage. Only need 2 more. And let's do the other Soul Shatter. So 4 damage will kill her because she's got no armor, right? Yeah. 4 damage kills her. 1 Chronicle point, 3 to 2 to go up to 8. Yeah, she only could do +1 more. Okay. So now she's full health. Yay. We don't need Crush. Okay. So those last 4 damage, she actually did 2 over, kills the witch. So now that we have killed the witch and stopped the sacrifice, read 69. 1569. That sounds pretty late. Okay. You'll be mine, the demon shrieks as Morboda dies. A terrible howl echoes through the night. As the bluish light of the demon fades away, you find yourselves alone on the hill. Morboda's body is gone. You think the witch's words. You rethink the witch's words. Stories say that the blood of a princess has power, and Armilde is a daughter of the 2 most illustrious bloodlines of Trudvang, the nobles of Dranvelt and Monyord. That said, how can a person be so evil to covet the daughter of another woman only to sacrifice her to darkness? The question has no answer. Princess Armilde, stunned to silence in the battle, starts crying. You take her up, chanting softly to calm her. It's time to bring the little one back to her mother, but first you take Morboda's dagger. You sense a dark power in it. It's better not to leave it lying around, even in the hinterland swamp. So we gain quest token 2, which is a horrible, funky dagger. All right. And a hero in the party gains that. Oh, no, I guess 2 is the baby, maybe? Oh, yeah, to represent the baby. That's the princess. Is 2. 115 is the dagger. Who's going to get the dagger? Probably. So lose a life to gain 3 Chronicle points. Nobody's that tough to take that. It seems like something a dim walker would carry. It is only a life, so we'll give it to her. Okay. And then reveal G. Okay. That is Ildabad, Dranvelt. The war is imminent and the capital is weakened. While the queen worries about her child, you must return. So, gee, oh no. I don't think we can. Wait a minute here. Oh no. So this is the second time. Whew, okay. Yeah, so he's going to move. We're not in a city. We're in a swamp. So there's nothing to explore. The triggers go off. If we're in a city, we can spend the points. If we're in a city, you can gain a health, and he attacks everything there, but he's going to move now this turn. So yes, he's in the Ice Peak Mountains. So after he moves, yeah, put the threat and then discard 1. So until he reaches the last one. Well, we didn't do it in time then. I guess we shouldn't have waited out in the sea that turn. He'll kill 2 of the heroes if he attacks. So he's moving now. the beginning of this turn to Dranvelt. He is there. And he's not going to move. This may be a failure state. Because we can't let it get to the world. And he's not moving anymore. Like, this is where he is for the rest of the game. He's not moving anymore. So unless G is the last thing, you know, unless G ends this, we're dead. All right. Well, we would just move one. Yeah, because he's not moving anywhere else. That's the end of the road. So if we move up to G, let's just see how that would go here. 30. Okay. So what are we going to do here? We're going to have to be in the same. So if this doesn't finish the quest, but he doesn't move anymore, though. Oh, no, this will be triggered, though. Each hero in the region takes 15 damage. Then they're pushed to an adjacent region. Each hero, how can that even be a thing? Because no hero can have more than 12, so it definitely kills you. So it will kill our fighter and our Dimwalker. Catley would survive it. And then we'd have 2 new party members. All right, well, let's see what happens. There's nothing else to do. I mean, that's our last point of interest, and we can just run around the board like knuckleheads. But there's nothing else to do. Or should we... I guess we can go here, kill these bull trolls, and level up a little bit. Let's do that first. Because he's not going anywhere. So let's do that. Okay, we move here. That's a city. Good, good. Yeah, we can do all of that stuff. Okay. So we moved where you don't have to... we can engage by fighting... Okay, let's see how this goes. So I'm level of them up just for them to die, because there's no way to get above 15. There's no way to get enough defense to protect you from that, because it just automatically happens unless I can like build up. No, I have to be in combat. It doesn't make any sense. Okay, so there's the Weaver's Blast, and another blast, a sight, and an ultimate. And here's the fighter putting out his shield bash and his defense too. And also his crush and his crush. And the Dimwalker's got healing flood. Oh, any hero can gain +3. That might be good for the fighter. All right. Yeah, I don't know how this is going to work, because he's just going to do 15 damage. I mean, if it was shared among the party, but it says each hero. All right. So, but I can put Catley. Oh, that's right. I don't have to do this together. Right. Catley can go by herself and she would survive. Okay, that's right. I'm moving everybody together and I forget you can like go different places and do different stuff. All right. Well, let's level up anyhow. Okay. So her first draw has a dark, a blue, and a green. So blue and green gives us nothing. I have nothing for green, so she's got 2 misses. And we'll do her blast. And we've got the baby. All right, so her true sight will go off. And her blast. Okay, one more. Uh-oh. Oh, I don't have any green. Yeah, there's nothing for green, so that will go to neutral, and the blue will go back in. There's nothing to power it. Okay. Okay, our fighter. Oh, no. He's not going to be very effective this round. Okay, so crush. We can do crush and one on defense. Come on, one more. Yeah. Okay, positive mistrack is full, but we can do defense. Oh, so what are the bull trolls? They're pretty tough, aren't they? Only 2 attack, but they do have an armor. And then this can go to the other crush. That's right, so you have to do 6 damage. Okay, so... Oh, shoot. Yeah, the green can't go anywhere, so I'm in neutral for him. Crush will go off, and the shield bash won't. Okay. So the first Dimwalker, she gets a dark rune, but she can do... Uh-oh. Healing Flood. And one more miss. And Soul Shatter will heal her. So 2 blue. Silence is good too. It'll knock out the... Or should I do both in silence? She doesn't have any attacks yet. Okay, so I want silence. I want healing flood, yeah. And yeah, don't get, that's just chronicle points though. Oh no. So she's in neutral too, so yeah, nothing, but I can do silence. Or no, I should do soul shatter because she gets some health from that. All right. So that's it. So there's 3 trolls. Okay. So nobody gets anything. Everyone's on the neutral. I'm going to spend lose the 1 health from 8 to 7, which is at the top, to gain 3. So from 2 to 5 chronicle points for the Dimwalker. Oh, it's just her ring though. All right, that doesn't do anything because I can't attack. He's got so 2 chronicle points, 6 to 8 to do 3 damage to this thing. Oh no, actually 2 damage. Yeah, only 2 damage because they have 1 armor. Okay, gotta remember that. Okay, then that cycles. And then I can add if need be. Okay, and she's just got her crystal. Oh, she could keep drawing. Actually, let's do that. I'm going to do 2, so she's going to go from 2 to 0, but it discards the 2 black, and I'm going to keep drawing with the Weaver. Okay, that's not bad. So her track is full, but she's got... Oh, so what... oh, that was the ultimate invigoration was all, right? No blast? Oh, it must have been. So I have a red. Okay, so I can do the blast. I can do another blast. That was worth it, I think. Then that goes, but she's completely out of Chronicle points. Oh no, but she does get +1 Chronicle point for now having the mistrack working, and +1 attack. So we'll put that on her blast. Okay. Oh shoot, where was his Chronicle points? It just fell. I'm assuming it's the same as his health. It fell back. Oh no, yeah, because I spent. Yeah, I spent 2, so I think so. Maybe down to 3. Maybe 5 to 3. Okay. So skills. True Sight will give her 2 Chronicle points, 1 to 3, and then I can place a feat out of it. It's not going to do anything. Attack and attack. Block, attack, skill. Any hero can gain 3. 3 health. Let's do that for Cotley. 5 to 8. Okay. There's no way to take out the. Oh wait, she's got 3 Chronicle points now. 1 twice. No, that's with armor. That's useless. Okay, we're just gonna have to take the 3 attacks. Actually, we have to reshuffle because we got the miss. Yeah. Oh, and we didn't have to take the +3. There's the baby. Save the baby. All right. Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting I can exhaust to, if I draw the, a bad 3, I can exhaust to get rid of those. So 3 attacks, we couldn't keep anything away. Okay, so no triggers. So that's good because they both have triggers. Oh, that's right. It's targeted different. That's good. Okay, so 3 incoming. So he'll take that, the fighter. Blocks the 3, all 3. And if they were all blocked, gain a Chronicle point of 3 to 4 and a life 5 to 6. Okay. 2 incoming. Yeah, nobody has any more defense out. Okay, so 2, so she'll take it 7 to 5. Shoot. And then 3 incoming, no trigger. Just take advantage of this no trigger. 3, right? Yeah, 2 + 1. He'll go from 6 to 3. All right. Oof. So, what do we got left here? It goes back in. So if you activated a skill, which I did, True Sight, I've got 5 + 1 is 4. Gain 1 Chronicle point. Oh, first I got to take out the remaining guy. So let's do 4 damage -1 will be 3. So that'll kill this first. And I spend a Chronicle point, 5 to 4, to gain 2 life. 5 to 7. There we go. That's a good attack. Okay, so now we can go. Oh yeah, but these don't kill anybody directly here. This will. So gain a Chronicle point. The blast will be 6. -1 is 5. So there's a troll dead. And this has a +1 as well. So from her positive track. So this is 5 damage +1 is 6. If I activated a skill, it's another +1. So 7 and gain a Chronicle point 4 to 5. That's it for the trolls. All right. Legendary skill time. Everybody's got level up, so we didn't have to do any of this. All right, so we'll be a little bit stronger going in. So let's start with the Dim Walker. And she can take a look at these legendary skills. So legendary healing flood, 1 hero against 4. Okay, yeah, we're definitely taking this. yeah. Ouch. Okay, that's cool. And then these will go top and bottom. Yeah, she's going to be a brutal healer. Put that bottom, I guess. And then... Oh, but it has to replace something. That's right. It doesn't just go in. It replaces something. So healing flood 2 gets replaced by a legendary. Okay, that's right. So healing flood goes. Legendary stays. Okay, so 3 for the fighter. Legendary sacrifice. Legendary parry. Legendary shield wall. So that... I don't like shield wall. That parry... So what will sacrifice do now? So up to 5, 3 each. Oh, okay, wow. Yeah, let's do legendary sacrifice. Because in a jam, that could be huge damage. So I can lose up to 3, and then it's 5 damage for each one that I lose. So I can do 15 damage in one attack. That's good. All right, and then the Weaver. Oh, these have to go back in the deck here. So shield wall at the bottom. I don't like shield wall. Okay, and the 3. So the blast looks good. Yeah, that does 6. Let's do that. That's here. So we'll take the level 2 out and put a legendary blast in. Oh, is this for... Oh, legendaries, it says for solo. We are playing solo. That's... Okay, that's right. See, this mark down in the corner, can you see it? The experience point thing. I believe that's a thing for only playing solo, because it gives you a higher level of advancement. We are playing solo, just not all the solo rules. So let's keep advancing that way. It's pretty awesome. We'll just stay powered up here. Okay, so that's all of their advances. So Catley does not have a weird card. She can afford to be defeated. I'm just double checking myself. Yeah, she didn't get anything. The other 2 do. So she's going to be the one that's going to move. What's going on here? So we engaged. We can get a fire if we want. So refresh. Refresh and... 2. 4 to 2. Chronicle points gets you a fire. I don't know if this is even going to happen with this game. And does she have... Yeah, she has fire stuff. So let's do her. 4 to 2. And a fire as well. Okay. I don't think there's any point... Oh, her blast does it. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, let's do that as well. Refresh. 5 to 3, and she'll get a fire. Okay. So we're not going to all go storming in there. We're going to... Oh, no, but the Black Dagger went to the Dim Walker. Oh, I wish she didn't have... She does have a weird card, right? Yes, she does. So we don't want to kill her. The Black Dagger. So if we send the Weaver, she will not have the Black Dagger. But she will also survive the attack. Well, we'll just see what happens without the Black Dagger. Travel. So let's read. I've never done. So each hero in a region without enemies can move to a point of interest. Can may travel to an adjacent region. Okay, well, everybody can go to RG, and it's a May, so everyone will go to RG. Oh, and there would have been threats all around, so here would have a threat from his move. Okay, and we'll have to do an event. Oh, and all that stuff would happen. Yeah, so he's not going to move anymore. We traveled. We have to do an event. Oh, yeah, but sorry, finishing this. Oh, we were in a city. So each of us can heal one. 8 to 4 to... Oh, yeah, she's 9. Right? Yeah, 9. Okay, so yeah, Catley's full. We were in a city. We could... we can't all do 3 Chronicle points. Oh, so we can't increase the army strength. Yeah, I'm sure it'll say if the troll is in the city. And okay, so we have to do an event card. Holy Stone of Gurbanis. Each hero must perform Charisma 2. Okay, oh, that's right. If you don't succeed, you gain a dark, but that happened at the end last time too. All right. What's charisma? I didn't even check. That's too many. Try again here. That was 8, not 7. Okay, so 5, 7. There's a wild. Charisma 2. Charisma is wind. She does not do it. Okay, so I think you take a dark. Yeah, if you fail, you take a additional dark rune. All right. There's 4. Oh, if he succeeded. Yay. Discard a red. Okay. And our last charisma check. There's 3 more. She failed, so take an additional dark. Yeah, it would have been more interesting maybe if this, if the runes just stayed, and because it would really make the random, the swing and everything really crazy. Because if you had like 20 runes or whatever, you'd never know. I guess by the end of it, you'd never be able to set anything off. The mistrack would eat you alive. Okay. So that was the event. There's nothing to explore. The world goes off. There's no city. We can't do anything. He attacks the city. Okay, that's it. This gets another token, but he's not moving anymore. He's where he's going to be. So the brave Catley will move and explore, or not explore. Oh yeah, engage. Yeah, no, sorry, we don't have to talk to him. So she can just immediately engage G, which is 30. All right, 15, 30. Why am I having so much trouble? You enter the throne room of Queen Frodine. Discard G. Okay. If the party has quest token 2 and a hero has the black dagger item, go there. So I do not. If the party has quest token 2, which we do, but doesn't have the dagger, go to 63. Okay, let's go to 63. I want to... Oh, any hero has betrayer. Oh, that's cool. Betrayer. Okay. So we're going to 63. The queen and her brother Lugar stand when you enter the room, bringing in the little infant. Frodine takes the infant in her arms and hugs her tight. We searched the entire palace, towers to dungeon. Oh, that's not her. We searched the entire palace, towers to dungeons, Lugar says in a grim voice. We were desperate and confused. You, Morboda, and Armid were all missing. We blamed Aogan and sent him off on his way. With a heavy heart, you let him take the blame. Oh, no. The important thing is that Armlid is now safe. Lugar replies, you have our eternal gratitude. You have our eternal gratitude, Frodine says. Damn. So if I had the dagger, let me just check. If I had the dagger, it's 32. Let's just see. Oh, so they blame the brother without the dagger. Okay, so shoot. But let's see what's going to happen, because if he's not going to get a chance to swing and kill everybody, then I would have come in with the dagger. So then we're not going to, then we'll not have to blame him. Okay, but let's see what happens after the, so go to 40. A rider, still dirty from the road, rushes into the throne room and kneels before the queen. Majesty, he says, an army of trolls and giants and garms passed over the northern border yesterday. I rode all night to warn you. Silence fills the room. Lugada comes, you say. If Lugada is not in Dranvelt yet, move his figure to the region. Each hero gains 2 chronicle points for each region Lugada would have moved through to reach Dranvelt. No, he was already there. Lugar stands, readying his helm. Sister, as warden of Ildabad, I'll face this threat. You follow him and wait for long hours as the army of Dranvelt prepares for the imminent attack. Okay, so yeah, let me double check. So the dagger. So it would have been the same. We'll just continue. You follow him and wait long hours for the army as Dranvelt prepares for imminent attack. That night you ride north along the coast. In the darkness you can see Bloodavelt's campfires. They are numerous as flies on a dead animal. The wind blows frigid from the north. You wonder if it is simply the fact that winter finally came to Dranvelt, or the evil influence of the Snow Queen's power. In the morning, the two armies will face off one against another. It's time for you to evaluate your forces. Oh, no. So sleeve military, if you haven't, yes. We've already sleeved it. Sleeve army strength, if you haven't, yes. Then add the listed amount of in the army strength to represent additional forces. Yes, we've already done that. We didn't get any. Oh, we've got, is he, he's a personality. Yes, so we get, oh yeah, we already did that. One more. Yeah, that's right. That's why we're up to 6. The city, if the city of Stormhaven Sentinel of the North, add an additional. Okay. And if the party has quest token 2, discard it and add 2. Okay. Okay, we brought back the baby. Oh, yeah, so he wasn't going to do damage, so we all went, and we had the dagger. So they didn't blame the brother. Okay, let's do it that way. They didn't blame the brother. Yeah. Oh, so what was that? Yeah, the last time we went back to Ildabad. Yeah, 30. So yeah, we're setting for the battle, so he wouldn't have attacked. So we did have the dagger. So we'll reread this with the correct thing. So the queen and her brother Lugar stand when you enter the throne room, bringing the little infant. Frudine takes the baby in her arms and hugs her tight. You tell the queen and her brother the real reason for the kidnapping. I could never imagine Morboda would be capable of this, Frudine exclaims at the end of your story. So each hero gets 2 chronicle. Okay, let's do that instead. 2 and 2. And then we read 40. Okay, yeah, so it didn't go off, so we're not going to do that. All right. But it doesn't, yeah, I don't think there's nothing that remembers that, so it's not going to affect anything later. Okay, so we added 2 because of the baby. The battle is about to begin. So 1506, what is this? We could all die anyhow. So just past dawn, under a dead gray sky, the two armies face each other. Bludaga is absolutely the stronger. You'll need a clever tactic to rebalance the battle. You evaluate the field with an objective, wholly professional with an objective, wholly professional eye. The enemy's troll warriors are detached from the main body of the army. They're not a reserve force. They're simply not part of the line and are somewhat disorganized. Typical of foolish troll behavior, typical of trollish discipline or lack thereof. A swift cavalry attack led by a strong warrior could sweep through them and break Blodaga's main line in two. There's an even bolder move. The stubble in the fields is withered. They've had precious little snow in Dranvelt thus far, and it's bone dry. The wind is blowing in the right direction. You could send a group of scouts to set the fire ablaze, creating an advancing wall of fire to back Blodaga's army. So if there's a warrior or a ranger in the party, you can lead a cavalry charge. If there's a vintner, start a fire. So we have a weaver. Should we start the fire? Oh, because we don't want to do health. Did I add? Oh, I added a red, so he's pretty strong. Do we want to start a fire? Or charge, or not do anything, or otherwise. Let's charge with the warrior. Oh, but if he dies, he's at 4 health. Probably the most would be 3 health. Okay. Charge or fire. Okay, the fire, he may not die. Let's do the fire. And if she takes damage, she'll be fine. Okay, start a fire with the Weaver, 57. You lead a group of men on swift horses around the enemy force to the grassy plains behind the Snow Queen's army. You set the fields alight by weaving Vintner. You can use their help to fan the winds to help the winds fan the flames. Jeez. Add 1 to your army strength. Oh, we're getting pretty strong here. And if there is a weaver in the party, they may perform intelligence 3. If they have Wind's secret name, no, I don't have that. They automatically succeed. If they succeed, add 1 more to the army strength. Okay, so we need a what are we doing? Intelligence 3. Should be able to do that. She's got up to possibly 5. There's 2. Yay, 3. She did it. Oh, thank goodness for the wilds. Okay, if they succeed, add 1 to the army. The army is insane now. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's cool. I would lose 2 if I failed, but the Dimwalker will keep no health, the health from being lost. When you return to your army, the fire has spread as predicted, forcing confusion on Blodaga's ranks and taking many away from the front line to beat back the raging wildfire. But another danger is incoming. If any hero has a symbol of Nid item, no, we don't. Yeah, oh, that's right. Maybe if we would have saved the dude. Yeah, that sucks. Otherwise, read 9. You are near Lugar when a young huscarl rides up. My lord, a second army is coming from the dark woods. You ride to the hilltop and see that the young man is right. A second army of forest trolls is coming out from the dark woods. They are marching, chanting a single word. Blodalga, Blodalga, Blodalga. By some dark means, the Hermgiant has rallied all the troll tribes of Dark Woods under his banner, and now they are marching against you. We'll be hard pressed, but we can still hold, Lugar says. Perhaps there's something you can do to encourage the men. Oh, we always need a bard. Any hero in the party may perform a charisma 3. A bard will succeed automatically. Okay. Any hero? At least 1. Okay, so everyone's going to try to charisma this thing. All right, let's inspire the party here. I don't know if the emo healer is going to inspire anybody. Okay, there's one. I get 2 more. There's 2. Okay. If anyone, right? Where are we? Yes. If at least one hero succeeded, add another power to the army. Wow. Okay. If you fail, nothing happens. Your forces fight valiantly. Better push back. Okay. Okay, so we don't. So if the personality Aegon, the King of Salt, is sleeved, yes, he is. Read 44. Oh, there we go. 44. We have our buddy. For the first time, you seriously fear losing this battle. Then you look out to the seaward side of the force. The force sounds a horn over the battle. He points, jumping up and down, frantic with joy, a white sail on the horizon, then 2, then 3, then 4. An entire fleet. The King of Salt kept his word. He has put aside family rivalries and is coming in the hour of need. You already hear the sailors' horns, eager to join the battle. Aegon, if we survive this thing, I swear, I won't call you fat pig again, Lugar shouts to his former rival. Lugar shouts to his former rival, his voice stronger than the sound of battle. 2 more to army strength. I think we're out of army strength. 1, 2 more to army strength. And then you plunge into combat again. 42. If a favor for Helvik is sleeved. No, that isn't a thing. Yeah, we didn't do that. No. Then read this. You have been fighting for hours. When you feel the terrain tremble and a savage war cry echoes across the entire battlefield, each hero in the party individually chooses to lose 2 chronicle points or 2 health. Let's lose 2 chronicle points. 4 to 2. 4 to 2. 5 to 3. Bludaga himself, oh, he's already there. Bludaga himself has joined the battle. He sees the banner of Ildabad, under which you gathered, and marches in your direction. The ground trembles with every footfall. You feel the determination of the men around you falter. They fall back before the approaching giant. You alone remain to face the Hermgyant's unspeakable fury. You again, Bludaga roars. This time I'll kill you and serve you out on my table for dinner. You stand firm and fight. So Bludaga is no longer invulnerable. The other thing has no effect. The trigger has no effect. Count each threat in Dranvelt 1 and its adjacent regions. Oh shit. So he moved here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, in his adjacent regions. If it's 5 or less, nothing happens. If there are 5, he gains 1. If there are 6 or more, he gains +1 attack, +1 defense. Okay. Okay, so where is he? Here he is. So we'll mark him out here. All right. Our Weaver. So, yikes, it's going to be 16. That's plus, not minus. So he's going to have +1 armor, and he's going to be doing 5 each attack. Ouch. Okay. You see a flock of creatures far away, flying on the horizon, but you have no time to think on them. Bludaga is upon you. Reveal L. Bludaga. All right. So L is in the region, and we have to beat its ass. All right. Okay. That's it, right? For the first time, you have a chance to fight Blodauga, the Child of Darkness. There he is. Okay, well, let's move this up here, and on our little mini cam here, we can put the fight. Okay, so we could still lose the Dimwalker, our fighter, our dwarf, and our, but not our, not our Dimwalker, I hope. All right, there's the exciting fight with our shiny plastic Blodauga. All right, so this is it. It's the fight. Okay, the fight of our era, the grand battle. I wonder if this is it. Okay, so everything is back. Oh, that's not reset. Okay, that's not reset. Okay. We're all exhausted. All right. So here is the Weaver's first attack round. And the fighter. And the Dimwalker. Okay, do we have to reshuffle? Nope, not yet. Oof, okay. Let's see if we can survive. We may be drawing some new characters. Oh, yes, we might be. 2 black right away. So there's a blue to go into focus. No, go into tendrils, probably. Okay, good, good, good. So a wild, a blue, and a wind. So we can do focus and tendrils. Now we're going to get red, aren't we? Nope. Okay, but our black is full. Our mist track is full, so we can do ghost voices. I don't want that right now. Shoot. Yeah. Okay, so I'm not going to put 1 here, but then we'll go 1 in Mudwall and just leave it. Yeah. I'm not going to lose my bonus here. So I have +1 to attack, and I'll get +1. So 2 chronicle points from 3 to 5, and she's got her attack. He's got 1 armor, though, so we're kind of screwed. Okay. Here comes the dwarf. Okay, 1 dark. And then, oh, wow. No, 2 misses because I don't have anything for wind. And we'll go, oh, because the weird card is out. I guess we'll go defense. His attacks are going to be what? Ah, 5, that's right. Ouch. Okay, another dark, so his mist track is full. Another wind, so I'm at neutral. And a fire. So, charged strike, I guess. Ugh. All right, so 2 green, so I can do defense. Or no, I can do ultimate charge strike. And it will be 3 to each attack. Oh, for each. That's right. Ultimate is for everything. That's right. So no, I'm going to do defense and put 1 in legendary sacrifice. Okay, come on. We need 1 more red. Okay, well, we've got a green. Oh, shit. For everyone, if there are 3 allocated, we don't have 3. Oh, no, yeah, we do. We do. So that will go here. Here's the 3rd red. Okay. So the mist track doesn't do anything weird. It doesn't go off, because of course it wouldn't. All right, this might not be bad. Our Dimwalker needs some big hits. She's at full health, so. Yeah, but we'll let her take some damage and then she can get it back. So we'll do Soul Shatter. Oh, no, we'll do that for Soul Shatter, and then we'll do this for Lindworm's Blood. And, oof, too dark. That's right, they've all got an extra dark. That's a third miss. One more. 2 water and a fire. Oh, fire is another miss. Shoot. Her plus health doesn't go off. So Hand of Death, or no, the Lindworm, and then, yeah, that'll be it. But this goes into the neutral, so she doesn't, this doesn't go off, and Hand of Death doesn't go off, because we're not that close yet. Okay. So let's see what kind of, oh boy. See what kind of damage we can do. We've still got some Chronicle points. So he's going to come at us with 3 attacks, but it's 5. Ooh, there's a miss. Oh, and his triggers, whatever those are. Oh, okay, that's not bad. So what are his triggers? Nothing. No, right? Yeah, nothing. Oh, good. Okay, so no trigger. Don't have to worry about triggers. So this isn't bad. So a miss first, but we're going to have to reshuffle. A -1. Let's put these like that so I can remember better. A -1, so 4 damage. Incoming. Oh wait, legendaries. Did I have a blue here? Oh yeah, no, this doesn't go off either. Yeah, that didn't get done either. Okay, we've only got 1. Anybody have any built-in defense? No. Okay, so 4, or do I want to block all 3 and then get the life back? I think I'll do that. So I'll take the 4. No, I won't. Who'll take the 4? Oh, she will. Catley will take the 4. That's right. She can take the most damage. So she'll go from 9 to 5. And then the 3 incoming, I can block with defense. And if all was blocked, which it was, that means I get a Chronicle point for 2 to 3 and a health 4 to 5. Okay, that's defense. All right, so nothing goes off from our miss tracks. Any skills, or focus. So this attack will be +3, or for 2 Chronicle points, each of your attacks gives a +3. Yes, I'll do that. So 2, 1, 2, 5 to 3, and then first my attack will be, so they'll all gain +3. Yes, we're doing this. So 2, so 3 to 1, 1 2 times +3, so 4 2 times. That's how I'm reading that. 4 2 times is going to be 8. Oh, but 4 2 times, but it'll actually only be 3 damage because of his 1 armor. So 3 damage, so 6 total on this attack, and then this goes away. And then so each of your attacks, and the other attack is Death Tendrils, which will be 2 twice, actually it'll be 3 and then 2 +3, so it'll be 6 and then 5 and then 4. So 9. So 9 damage. Would it be 15? He's down. All right, and then that's all for her. 15, that's not bad. I've only got 30 more. Okay. Oh, shoot. Oh, and then +3 for each attack activated. So I've already taken off the armor. So that was 2 attacks. So I'm doing 6 more damage. Yeah, because it would have been +3. And I have to lose 2 chronicle points, right? Yeah, 2 chronicle points and 3 to 1. So for each attack activated, and then this would get a +3 as well. So this will be 7 minus 1, so 6. 6 damage. So 5 and 1. So we're at 27. I can swap these out for a 10. Can we? Yes. Oh, there we go. 27. Oh, sorry. Here, let me get all his damage near him so you can see. Look at all the damage we're doing. All right. And gain 2. Oh, she's already full health, so that doesn't do anything. Shoot. And the blood. So 2 chronicle points for any hero to gain a +1 health. Or gain 2 chronicle points. I'm going to spend it and give him the +1 health. Because he's going to need it, I think. All right. All right, that's it. So out of the 45, we've done 27. A little over half. All right, so 5, 4, 6. All right. Yep, so let's reset. Hope we pull a little bit better. Yeah, we've got that 1 extra dark in here, so that's making us crap out real fast. Okay, so here's our Weaver. Mudwall is 2 and then 1. All right, and then our fighter. I'll do him just straight. So we've got Troll Strength. Attack from any one hero is +3. Or attack from any one hero deals +4. Oh, okay. Then 1 more. And then our Walker. Oh, she's got the weird. Great. She's got the weird out already. And then 3 more. Okay. Here we go. Yes, so we're low on chronicle points. And we'll reset here. So let's see. Here's 3. So 1 dark, a wind, and a water. Ah, she doesn't do wind on this ability, so only a water. So let's go with blast. 3. Another dark, so her mistrack is full, but she's got a green and a colorless. Mud wall, and the blast should go off. Oh, that's 4. All right. Come on. Oh, no. 2 dark, so she's going to be neutral, I think. Oh, no, no. Okay, shoot. She doesn't have the thing. She's going to take some damage. Oh, no. I'm going to exhaust. So the last 3 are gone. I'm going to exhaust. Okay, she exhausts, and the last 3 go back. Does she have anything unlocked? Just the blast. Okay, well, we'll just take the blast. Better than all that damage. Okay, so our fighter. 1 dark. Oh, yeah, so yeah, that's right. We stay. Oh, so she gets positive, though. So she gets 2 chronicle points. 1 to 3. +1 on this. Yeah, cool. So 1 dark and then a blue and a green. So I don't want shield wall. I don't want defense, I guess. We'll do defense, I suppose. And we'll take the sting out of it. 2 dark. So he's full on his mistrack. Could use that health. Troll strength. I don't have an attack. Anyone? Oh, any hero. Oh, okay. It's not me. It can be used on somebody else. Oh, this is hers. I was like, what is that? God. Okay, put this in her deck. Oh, great. It's the weird anyhow. Great. Okay, and it'll go into parry. Sorry, I wasn't looking. I was like, yeah, troll strength. He's got the strength of a troll. They love trolls. All right, we'll do shield wall and parry, all defensive. But he gets his positive, so he'll get 1 health and 1 chronicle point. So 1 to 2, 5 to 6. All right, gotta keep an eye on those little symbols. All right, so there's 1 dark for her. Oh, and another dark because she doesn't have any red out. So what are we doing here? It's a death. Oh, how close is he going to be? If he's within 2, Hands of Death would be great. Yeah, if I get it within 6, then yeah. Yeah, that'd be great. Okay, 1 more dark and yep, Hands of Death it is. And he doesn't have any triggers, so silence doesn't really help. Doesn't have any chronicle points to lose, so it's fine. Oh, shit. She's going to exhaust. Fuck that. Yeah. Okay. She exhausts, so no weird and no blood. All right. Okay, so she's got no chronicle points left, so no items. She doesn't have any red out. Oh, but it is 5. It's got 1 armor, though. 3. Is it worth using? Or should I wait till something has fire on it? Because she's going to do 6 minus 1. And I didn't activate a skill, though. So that extra thing doesn't go off. And he's doing no damage. And she's only doing... Oh, wait. I didn't get silence to go off either. I'll have to... I think I have to do this. But wait, he's going to be... 4 minus 4 and then minus 5, so he'll be down 9. And then 12. He's got more than that left, so that's not going to go off either. I should probably save this then. Okay, so let's just do that. So 5 more from this, so 6 minus 1. 5 goes off from the blast. I didn't activate a skill, so I don't get any of that. Oh, wait. What am I doing all this for first? Sorry, this is out still. He didn't attack yet, right? Yeah, he didn't attack yet. So this was on. Whatever was on here. Whichever was on here. All right, so the blast, nothing's gone off yet. Sorry, I was getting ahead of myself because I was thinking about skills. I was thinking about using this item now, but I'm going to wait. Okay, and we do have to shuffle. All right, because he got the miss last time. Okay, so gotta deal with his 3 attacks again. 3 attacks of 5. And then we'll do our little bit of damage. We're not going to do as good as last time, that's for sure. So, but this doesn't go off yet. All right. So 3 of his attacks, his 5 attacks. So 6, 5, 6. Okay. Oh, but I've got a lot of defense here. Not a heck of a lot of health, but a lot of defense. Oh, and I can play my thing for 2 more. So what do I have coming in? I have 6 coming in, so I can bring that down to 4. I can bring that down to 5. I'm going to down by 5. Okay, I think I'll do that. So the first attack, he'll take using a block gains 3. That's right. Oh, that's not a separate block. So I've got 2 blocks. A 2 that I can add 2 to. So that's 6. So I can do 4. Or I can do all 6. So I'll wait for that second one, I guess, to do all 6 or deal. Yeah, okay. Okay, so I'll spend the 1 point to get +2 to this. So I'm blocking 6 with 4. I'll take 2 damage from 6 to 4, but I'll do 2 to him. 2 whole damage. I'm sure he's staggered. And that's that. And then 5 incoming. 5. Who can take the 5 here? Oh, no. Laidana can take it. Hopefully she can heal next time. Okay, she'll just take the 5. Yeah, she's got nothing that'll do anything about that. So go from 8 to 3. And then the last one is 6. So 3 plus 3 to block that. If you blocked all, 1 chronicle point, 1 to 2, and 1 health. 4 to 5. And again, 1 chronicle point for using shield wall. 3. And if I can spend 2, which I will, go down 3 to 1, I'll get the built-in shield. Which are harder and harder to get off because of the extra dark runes. Okay, that's it. So now she can do the 6 minus 1 is 5 damage to him with this mess. And she can do her 4. Minus 1 is 3. So 3 damage. So we're at 37 out of 45. Yikes. Okay, he's still got all of his stuff. Okay, hopefully last round, or we might lose somebody here. Or knocking. Okay, so last round. We don't have to shuffle anything. Nope. All right, and our Dimwalker. Ultimate healing. Oh yeah, if I could get that to go off, it's all of this 3 rune thing is hard though. Okay, so all set. Here's our Weaver. Okay, a dark, but a blue and a wild. Shoot. Blue and a wild, let's do mud wall. Yeah, still no red. Oh, geez. And I think she's going to be in neutral already. Do we have any? Oh, yeah, we do have some air on here. Focus or true sight? I guess we'll do true sight. Oh, no. Wait, yeah, there's no attacks because I have no attacks. All right. Maybe the last 3. Yeah. So she goes neutral. So she's not going to get her plus attack, but she's got no attack, so that's good. Oh no, but she's gonna I can't place a fire anywhere, so she's gonna take some damage. Oh no. She's the only one who can take damage, but True Sight goes off. Alright, so no damage though. So she's in her red, which means she's gonna lose 2 health, 5 to 3, and 1 chronicle point, 3 to 2. Still has enough to set that off. Fighter comes in. Oh man, 2 dark right off the top, and a green, which will do what? Defense? I don't want to do legendary sacrifice. I got nothing to spend on that. Charged strike. I need not green. I'll do defense then. Come on. Oh, nice. Okay, so 2 green, so I can get defense off. Put 1 in crush, 1 in defense, and 1 in legendary sacrifice. Yeah. And then, oh, nice. Okay, so we can do... Oof, we can do crush, and we can put 2 in here. Are we going to go for it? If I don't, I get a chronicle point of health and a defense, though. Could draw 3, which would put me in the red. Okay, well, I've got 3. The worst it'll do is lose me 2 health. I got 3 spots here. Oh, good. There's 1. Hopefully I can use the rest of this. No, I can't. Shit. I'm gonna exhaust. Because what I can do is nothing. Yeah, I'm gonna exhaust. Alright, so that's it. Takesies, backsies, as that's called. Alright. So a defense and an attack. And finally, the Dimwalker with something. How about Insane Healing Nova? That would be great. Okay, 1 dark. Oh, she's got. Why does she have Shield Bash? Yeah, these cards got scrambled up here. Ba-bum. Okay. So she's got Worm's Blood. So we definitely want a Soul Shatter because that gets health. And Legendary Healing Flood or Nova. Yeah, any hero gains 4. That's pretty good. Okay. Wow. Okay. Healing, Super Healing Flood will go off, and so will Soul Shatter. Nice. Okay, there's a dark. We've got a wind and a red. Uh-oh. Red will fill it. So, yeah, we're done. That's not bad, though. I don't think we're doing all the damage we need, but we'll see. Okay, so I took back and she's doing... Oh, no, she's doing these 2. That's right. Okay. So she's got 2. No fire, right? Yeah, no. No fire. Oh, this needs 3. That's not going off. Okay, he's got... Did I use that? So that cycled down because there's no defense, so that cycled down. So the bow. So 1 plus 1 to the attack. Oh, there's no attack. Oh, shoot. But 2 chronicle points. Oh, now she has enough. Okay, so she has enough to do this. So I'm going to do this 4 to 1 and do 4 damage to him with Fire's secret name. So from 5 to 4. Where are we at? We're at 41. Oh, we can do this. We can do this. Okay. So True Sight will go off. Give her 2 more chronicle points. Run through 1 to 3. And I can spend those to do a feat card thing. I'm not going to. She's going to set a mud wall. That's a thing. And this is a skill. Oh, yeah, so I can give somebody, before the attack comes in, I can give somebody the big health boost. Who should it be? Oh, and a shield. Yes, let's do Volgar, because it's going to be a shield too. So he's actually going to have 2 shields on his defense and +4 health. So he'll go from 5 to 9. That's pretty unstoppable. All right, Blugada. Do your... Oh, I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that. We still got to survive 3 attacks of 5. And everybody is almost dead except him. Okay. 1. No triggers. 2. Oh, 3. Okay, so 5, 5, 4. Okay. Oh, this is done. Anyone hero. Okay, this is done. So 5, 5, 4 coming in. Okay, so the first 5 will block with defense because it had +2. If all was blocked, then a chronicle point and a health. So he's up to 10. Another 5 coming in. Mudwall. Yeah, okay. Mudwall will spend the 1, so from 3 to 2 to gain +1. So she'll take 2 damage coming in. So 3 to 1. And then, so yeah, Mudwall. That we don't get the lose 1 less. Your first item. Oh, I guess we can get it back if because we use that. And 4 coming in. There's no more block, so he's just going to take 4. So 10 to 6. But this should be it. Because so 1 armor, we're at 30, 41. We got to get to 45. Yes. 41. She's got nothing. He's going to do 4. Yeah, that's it. 4, because that would be 5 minus 1, 4. Yep, that's it. And Volgar slays the troll. He's not going to kill him, I'm sure. Yep, that's it. So 45. And this doesn't go off, but she would gain 2 life if it did. And it would only do 3 damage. Or actually do it in that order. Yeah, I'll do it in that order. Oh, no, she doesn't have any chronicle points. It doesn't matter. Okay. So, yep, 5. I only needed 4. Blugada takes his last damage. Wow. They survived. Nobody died. And we read 1570, and then we go to bed. I hope. There's like a whole nother round here. All right. If you've already won the combat. Yes, we have already won. What? Okay, L. If you've already won the combat. Yes, we have. Why would we not? I guess you can send them there for another reason. Yes, we have already won. Or maybe, yeah, if we defeated him before. We didn't fight him directly before. 29. With a mighty blow, you strike Blugada across his hamstring. The giant falls, unable to keep his feet. You land a massive blow on his chest, and he lays still, bleeding. Silence and silence envelops it should be. Yes, it is. Silence envelopes. Okay, it's late. Silence envelops the battlefield until you blow your horn in triumph. Your troops rally with a singular cry that shakes the sky itself. They charge into the enemy forces, stunned by their leader's defeat. To me, men of Ildabad, to me, you shout. with an accent. Leading the way. In the fighting, you see Blodaga crawling away, leaving a trail of thick black blood. He stares. He stares at you with real terror for the first time. Wow. So 2 more army strength. I think we're out of tokens. What do we got here? I'll get 2 more of these. 2 more army strength, so we're 1 less than we actually should be. I'll just put one of those there. All right. And he looks terrified, crawling away. From high above, rushing wings and war horns announce the arrival of a flight of thorn beasts ridden by bloodthirsty Ark warriors. They've come to aid Blodaga. You're forced to retreat from the area, but in the meantime, the outcome of the battle is clear. If the army strength is 8 or more, oh yeah, it's way more than 8. It's, where are we at here? Were we supposed to go down to 0 from the beginning of this? I didn't think about that. Well, let's yeah, because this is insane. So we may have supposed to be zeroing between the missions here. So this is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. We started with 5, so -5 is still 11. So we're still over 8, even if we weren't supposed to start with that 5 from last time. So 8 or more, read ending 1. Yeah, maybe we were supposed to zero out our army strength because that doesn't make sense. We're out of tokens. So that would have been -5. So we're still 11, 10 or 11. So we're well over 8. The armies of Dranvelt have won this battle, and the forces of the Snow Queen and Blodaga are forced to retreat. Dranvelt is safe, at least for today, but Blodaga's advance is not over. What will the devious Hermgiant's move be? So remove the mustering forces panel from the game, and then unlock Fumbled Winter Night. C21, 121. All right, here we go. So you're riding in the dim afternoon light around Manjord, scouting the area. Suddenly, a figure emerges from the woods just in front of you. You rein in the horses hard to avoid trampling him. It's an old man, dressed in patched rags and testing the soft ground with a staff. Full Fimble Winter Night is coming. Okay, and take out the muster. So thank goodness he's not going to do that next time. All right, so crawling away. Look at that. He's crawling away. All right. And yeah, so we've got the next part of the adventure and no more mustering. All right. We've defeated the giant. Oh, here's the, this is the art on the book. Boom. So that's what he would look like painted. So that's, yeah, that's what we were basically up against in that pass. Pretty brutal. Beautiful Paul Bonner art. And I mean, look at how great the sculpt is of that illustration. I mean, that's great. I mean, the glossiness of the plastic really ruins it. But if I get some primer on this, you'll see the really nice detail. Some primer and a little ink wash, and you'll see all of that recreation of that nice illustration. So he crawled away, leaking all over. And that'll do it for tonight. So thanks for watching. Hope you're enjoying this long battle. 3 hours a night playing this crazy ass game. Yeah, so I think it's more fun to have some punishment. So I'm feeling kind of precious about my my fighter. So I don't want him to die. So hopefully we can get them better. So yeah, we won't see another character unless we lose one, but we're good so far. So yeah, see you tomorrow night for more Trudvang Legends. Thank you for watching, and thank you to the members and patrons and everybody watching, and Abyss and Calerion. Thanks so much. Thanks so much for hanging in the chat. I think we've still got a lot to do. So take care and see you soon. Goodbye. Cursor? Bye.